Test, test, test.
Did
you make sure I had it on the right sound?
Your home loan.
Test, test. Welcome, everyone, tonight to Coweta, Oklahoma, as the Tahlequah Tigers are here to take on the Coweta Tigers as well, right, Gary?
Yes, sir. Tigers against Tigers tonight.
Yeah, we appreciate everyone joining us tonight. We've about 4 minutes to go before the game starts, and we will preface this with we do not have a normal Wi-Fi tonight, as Coweta, when they unfortunately were hit with a tornado a month or so ago, knocked out all their internet and everything. So we are going off a booster. We believe we have a good connection now. So bear with us if we lose you for some reason. But we are here. Of course, myself is Kelly Calloway, and then we got Gary Wing, the celebrity of the bunch, I guess you want to call it, and then Craig, our producer, and Emily, our camera person. And beautiful night for some football, Gary.
Yes, we finally have a football night. It's in the 40s. The wind's howling out of the northwest, and I'm glad we're in the press box.
I am too. We were trying to put Emily on the ceiling roof, but she didn't want to. So I'm just kidding. So, but Gary, we don't got a lot of time to talk about it, but talk a little bit about your thoughts for tonight. And obviously, Tahlequah had a tough loss last week. I mean, there was nothing that was going right against Collinsville. A lot of that has to just do with how good Collinsville is. But talk about a little bit about what you think the keys for the game are.
Well, before I do that, I'd just like to say congratulations. Tahlequah 7-3. They're in the playoffs for the 8th straight year, school record.
Right.
8th straight year, and it's a miracle with all the injuries that we've had. I know as a coach, and anybody that's coached, you lose one great player, and it's a killer. We've lost 15 to 20 at different times this year. And so to be here is just an amazing accomplishment for Coach Gilbert and all the coaching staff. Just fantastic, Karen.
Right. And here comes the Tahlequah Tigers out on the field, and marching band is here, and Tiger fans have come out in full force. So we're happy to have them here. Go ahead, Gary. Sorry, I interrupted you.
Well, we're just like right on the field, Kelly. I mean,
know.
We're right here. You can reach out and grab them almost. But we have a few injured players. The big question tonight, Kelly, is Malik Mercury going to play? Because he is suited out, got a hard cast on that broken arm. Is he going to play?
I sure hope he does. Tahlequah could use him. Of course, Munoz did a really good job. Darren Spar did a really good job. And, of course, Tyler Joyce did a really good job of running. And so while, he was out. So as you can see now, Coweta has come out on the field. We will tell you also, because we're so close, you're probably more than likely going to have some heads in the way every now and again. So we'll just have to bear with it and go on about it, and it is what it is. So
yeah, Jameer McDowell suited up for the first time in many games. Jonathan Davis hurt last week. He's back out there. So we're giving it all we've got. It's going to take a perfect game for us to beat these guys.
It is. So what do you think? Go ahead and talk a little bit more.
Coweta is 9-1. They are caliber of Collinsville type caliber. Very good team. Stat-wise, we're close to them on stats. And we were able to move the ball at Collinsville some. We just couldn't score.
Yeah, we just couldn't score. We get in the red zone there, and it was just really tough, We're going to have to get snug here for a minute. It's hard to see where we got. So it looks like Tahlequah will be receiving the ball. We missed, because of our technical difficulties, I didn't see who actually won the toss. But Tahlequah is receiving, so my guess would be Collinsville. Geez, I got to get that out of my head. Coweta won the toss and deferred. So I would assume Tahlequah would go on defense first, but I could be wrong.
Yep. Brackett Robinson and Race Stop back for the kick return. Like I say, Race's dad, Eugene Stop. Hi, Eugene. We've known each other and coached against each other for many years.
Right.
Great person.
Here is the kickoff, and it will be fielded at the 8-yard line and moving forward at the 20. It's going to be met right away at about the 21-yard line. It's going to be a Tahlequah Tiger 1st and 10. Your 1st and 10 sponsorships tonight is from, I can't even think right now. I just went blank. Cherokee County Collision. We also want to thank UFFC Mortgage for our pregame show, although it be brief tonight. We do thank them. Go by and talk to them if you have any needs for home mortgage. Talk to Herb or Jacob. He's one of the ones that you can always talk to. And Abby, Mike Naylor, some good people over there. We also want to thank Suzanne Myers, Century 21 Right Real Estate, and Grace Medical. And here we go, Joyce with the handoff, and we got a reverse, and it's going around the left side to number 32, and he's going to be brought down. Was it 22? I'm sorry. It's going to be brought down after a gain of about 4 there. It's going to bring up a 2nd down, and we're going to call it 6. 11:38 to go, first quarter.
We're starting off the razzle-dazzle first play.
Yeah,
there.
2nd and 7, actually.
So McMurtry isn't starting on running back.
He is not. And here we go. Joyce with the keeper around the left side, looking for an opening, has one, pulling forward, going to get a couple more, and it's going to be a 3rd down, and we're going to call it a short 4 there.
Kelly, if I was a Coweta coach, I would be zooming in on Tyler. He's like, I don't know, 75% of our offense, passing and throwing.
Right.
It all revolves around number 12.
And while I'm calling the game here, just so you all know, I'm getting ready to share for anyone that might need it, the link for tonight. And here we go, a big 3rd down. And it looks like we're going to have a false start here. It's going to be on the Tigers. Tigers getting a little excited there on that. And unfortunately, now it's going to be another, make it a 3rd, and we're going to say 10 now.
Yeah. Poor offensive line. That's about the only time they get called if they make a mistake.
I know, unfortunately.
Yeah. And they are, without that line doing a good job, we're not going to go anywhere on offense.
And here we go, long 3rd and 10, 10:37 to go on the clock. Tahlequah has the ball at the 23-yard line. And the Coweta fans are really loud over here, Gary.
Yeah. Well,
and here we go. Joyce rolling to his right, looking, has no one open, nowhere to go with it, and is going to have to throw it out of bounds.
No.
Almost intercepted.
Woo.
That's going to bring up a big 4th down for the Tigers. With 10:14 to go, Tahlequah will be forced to punt.
Our receiver was the defender on that one. That was a sure interception. Our offensive receiver knocked that down. A little bit of playoff nerves right there.
I think so. So Joyce, I believe, will be the one going back to punt it.
Well, Parker Lane's
Oh,
back
no.
up.
Yeah, I forgot he's back in. So here we go. Thank you all for tuning in tonight on the Green Country Sports Network.
Number 9, Ian Williams back to
Here
receive
is
this.
the punt. It's a high punt.
Very short.
Lost it, yes, in the air there. It's going to take a lateral bounce, and it's going to be down.
Oh, gosh.
We're going to call that at about the 38-yard line.
Oh, gosh, 18-yard punt.
Yeah, not a very long punt there, and, of course, that was his first punt back. Great field position for Coweta as they will have it 1st and 10. And, Gary, real quick, you know, we had to scramble a little bit to get some help bringing this broadcast and all of our broadcasts. So we would want to make a special shout-out to Armstrong Bank, State Farm, Laura Lund, Suzanne Myers, Century 21 Right Real Estate, and Grace Medical Supply, and all of our sponsors in general. But those 4 we want to point out tonight because they stepped up and helped us out a little bit more.
Yeah, and Baker Furniture, they jumped on board.
Yeah, they're going to be our basketball, one of our sponsors.
Yeah.
And here we go with a handoff up the middle. Going to pull forward for about 2 yards here. It's going to bring up a 2nd down, and we're going to say 8 here. 9:55 to go, first quarter.
Yeah.
I did not see who the tackle was made by.
Will Mason was running back. They'll be calling his name a lot. And Gage, quarterback, is Gage Ham. He's the real deal, Kelly.
Yes.
He'll be on Saturday afternoon somewhere next year.
And here we go, 2nd and 8. And fakes the handoff, looking back to pass, has no one there. A man stayed home to catch him, and he missed a tackle, and he's going to be brought down after a gain of about 5. It's going to bring up a 3rd down, and we're going to say 3 yards here.
And right there is why he's the real deal. We had him in our sights, 2 different players.
We did. They did have a spy right on him, though, if you noticed that. So good job of just at least staying home and trying to make the tackle there. Big 3rd and 3 with 8:57 to go first quarter.
Dylan Leap over here covering number 1 on the receivers.
I would say probably our most skilled defensive or corner.
He's had several interceptions.
He has had several this year.
We could use one this game.
And here we go. It looks like we're going to have a timeout by Coweta. We're going to go ahead and keep it here. Gary, what are your thoughts so far?
Well, it's starting out just like Collinsville last week. They get the ball on the 43-yard line. Great field position right off the bat. And, that just puts your defense in such a hole.
Do you blitz here, or do you stay home and play a little bit of a safe?
Well, I can't stay home because we're up here at Coweta, but that's fine.
You know what I mean. Man, Gary's a jokester tonight.
I don't know what we're going to do, Kelly. Hopefully, whatever it worked is stopping.
Yeah, I'd like to see us put 4 down linemen for sure.
Yeah, and I think they're in 4 down territory.
Oh, yeah. I think being at home, Coweta's going to go for they're going to take it, especially this field position.
Right.
3 down linemen, 1 right defensive end there. Changing up the formation here.
A lot of shifting going on there.
And here's the snap. Handing it off to the left side. Has a guy there to meet him. And it's going to be misses the tackle and going to be brought up for a 1st down. Going to be brought out. I cannot tell from the angle we're at where he's knocked out at. But it will be a Coweta Tiger 1st and 10.
A little stiff arm there, right?
Ball will be out at the 24-yard line. It's going to be a 1st and 10. 8:32 to go, first quarter. Tigers had 2 tackles here recently and just missed them both. And here we go, a handoff to, no, they're going to blow the whistle. Not sure what happened. Oh, they're going to say he was down, so that will be a loss of a few yards there. Nice little mistake by Coweta.
Yeah, we need some more of those.
I think what happened was he handed it off at the same time and his knee kind of popped down. So, because him and the receiver coming around bumped into each other.
Yeah. Coweta's got like 10 people that rush the ball for multiple yards. They are very deep at running back. They'll be running a lot of people on and off.
Here we go, 2nd down, rolling to his right as the quarterback has a guy at his back, doesn't see him, throwing the ball, and it is caught at the 2. Touchdown Coweta. He made that look easy.
Yeah, that quarterback's the real deal.
Yeah.
Two weeks in a row we've run up in top Division I type quarterbacks.
Yeah. So that will make it 6-0 Coweta. 8:14 to go first quarter, and the Coweta struck pretty quick.
Yeah.
Tahlequah had contained. I mean, they were trying to get to him. Braden Northington was chasing him from behind, just couldn't quite get there. Quarterback was just too quick and already had that momentum ahead of him. And here we go for the extra point.
I really have confidence our coaches will make some adjustments.
Ball down, kick is up, and it is good. With 8:14 to go in this first quarter, Coweta leading 7-0, and I think we might be still keeping it here. Craig's still doing some technical stuff, so what we got to do on offense, Gary?
We've got to move the ball and get some first downs. I mean, that's just imperative. Right. The offense is good. They've scored, let me see, they've had close to 400 points this year, and so 395 points. Now they're over 400. You cannot give an offense like that the ball over and over.
No, you cannot.
We have just got to move the ball.
Well, and the thing I've noticed so far in these first series for Coweta is that Tahlequah's had 3 or 4 ankle tackles that they've missed. And really, you can't be ankle tackling anyway. But if you're going to have to do it, you got to make the tackle.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah. The thing about really fast, trying to play really fast people, you can't practice on it.
Right.
You don't have anybody that fast in practice. And so you get out here, and what you've done all week, well, you're a step behind. It's just it takes a while to get into the speed of the game.
Right. And here we go. Coweta set to kick it off. And here is the kick. It's a low wobbly kick. Oh, it hits a Tiger at the 5. Going to be bringing it out at the 15 and going to be brought down at the 17-yard line. And Tahlequah just cannot get any blocking on the special teams right now. They cannot get it past the 20 or 22, and they really haven't been able to the last couple of games.
No, and it was a little wiser to let that go into the end zone, I think.
I mean, he'd have got it up to, 25? Is it 20 or 25 on touchbacks now? I think it's 20, isn't it? But, a little bit more, but, you run the risk there with that ball bobbling around and giving them good field position again. So Let's see what the Tahlequah Tigers have in store here. I know that they've got a good game plan. We have good coaches, and it's going to be okay. 8:06 to go. Tahlequah has first and 10 on the 18-yard line. Fakes the handoff, has a pass, tipped, had a man open. Number 22 was open, Beckett Robinson, but sniffed right out by the line there.
That's a big, tall guy. Stick those arms up there.
And here we go. Tahlequah Tigers second down.
We've got
and 10, ball on the 18-yard line. 8:03 to go on the clock in this first quarter.
It'd be nice if we could just run it, grind it down the field. That would take some time off.
Munoz as the running back, moving to his right. Joyce rolling to his right, has a man open, and just pass intended for Matlock, a little behind him there. And the Tigers are looking a little bit shaky. I think maybe nerves a little bit.
Yeah, nerves. We have so many young players.
Right.
Sophomores up on the big stage. It's a great learning experience for later in their career.
And here we go, Coweta fans getting loud as it is a third down and 10. Only 7:58 to go. Not much time has come off the clock.
And both our receivers have been open. I think we're going to get this
And
one.
Here we go with the screen, and no one not able to get there. Had it open and set up well. Good play call, but it's going to bring up a fourth down, and we've got to have a little bit of a better punt now.
Yeah.
I don't think we had more than 12, 15 seconds come off the clock the whole time.
So if you run it, you're not going to get it. If you pass it, you give it right back to him in 12 seconds. Boy, it's a tough decision to make.
It is.
And the nerves right there. There's two passes that were wide open and just didn't get it. But he'll settle down. We'll start clicking.
And here we go with the punt. There's a little bit better punt there.
Hurry up, get in there.
And it takes a Tahlequah Tiger bounce.
Great.
And we'll be down to, we keep letting it roll. Going to be downed at about the 37-yard line, so it will be on the side of Coweta. We are going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back in 30 seconds on the Green Country Sports Network. And we are back. Coweta first and 10 on the 37 on their own 37-yard line. 7-0 Coweta. 7:43 to go. First quarter. Coweta scored pretty quickly after Tahlequah went 4 and out. And here we go. Low snap. Coweta has a man out on the left side, and nice sniff by the Tahlequah Tiger defense. Going to gain a couple there, but good job of getting there on that first tackle and making it.
Yeah, Justin Grammer is on the reception there.
7:26 to go.
Good defensive play, wasn't it?
It was a good defensive play.
Yeah.
Ball in the 41.
Our Tigers were growling then.
And it does feel good to be in the press box. Emily's really happy over here. She has her window open, but at least it's not horrible. And low snap again, handing it off to the running back, number 23, making some guys miss. Going to pull forward and is going to pick up a first down. Again, Tahlequah having a hard time at the very beginning making that initial tackle.
Parker Lane in on the tackle there. That's not good when your safety's making the tackle.
Nope. Ball on the right in the middle at the 50-yard line. 7-0 Coweta.
Boy, he made a cut and accelerated then. You can see why he's gained so many yards this year.
6:40 to go. first quarter. And another low snap. Tahlequah putting some pressure on, has it around the corner here, and it's going to be push the quarterback out of bounds for it looks like it maybe a yard or two lost there. Nice defensive play by the Tigers. Was that number 55 for Tahlequah? Aiden Glenn.
Yeah. You know that sideline, the stands are just, 6 feet
it's
from
not
the playing
much. It's
field.
like at OSU, at Oklahoma State, it's the same way. Very close.
Somebody could really get hurt there.
Yes, they could.
All right, good job by the Tiger defense.
2nd and 13 for Coweta. Ball on their own 47.
Looked like a blitz there for a minute. Coming back out of it.
And here we go with the snap. Delay, handoff to the running back up the middle. Going to pick up a couple of extra yards there. Hard to get down. It's going to be down at the 46-yard line.
Mason Watkins, first one on.
Mason Watkins, 6:14 to go.
He's hanging on for dear life. Big third down, Kelly.
Huge third down, 3rd and 5.
I guess they all are in the playoffs.
Yeah, we keep saying big third down, but it's a big third down because we haven't been able to get a stop yet.
That's right. We need a stop.
I do see, it looks like McMurtry's over there playing defense, isn't he, Gary?
He sure is. He's out there, yes. He's got that hard cast on. He can't use his left hand at all.
Yeah, so I probably won't be running a whole lot. Fakes the handoff, has a little bit of pressure, has a man open. 2 guys there to tackle him, and meeting him right away is number 6 and number 7.
Munoz.
Was it Munoz?
Yes.
So Jaden Moore and Josh Munoz, those were the 2 guys to meet him to bring up a 4th down. Nice stop for Tahlequah.
Munoz grabbed his leg and jerked it down. Looked like a calf roper at the
I said number 6 and number 7. You think by now I'd have them memorized.
Well, that's jerseys up there. It's hard to see.
Yeah,
really.
5:15 to go. Again, Coweta leading 7-0 first quarter.
Great job, defense.
It is a great job. Coweta forced to punt. Tahlequah doesn't have their guys back real deep, so leads me to believe they're either playing safe or they're going to let it just they're going to let it go ahead and bounce. Stay away from that thing.
Oh, got a Tiger bounce there.
Ball's going to be down at the 16-yard line. Tigers will have it on a Cherokee County collision, 1st and 10.
Excellent job by the defense.
Yeah, I do want to thank all of our sponsors. I'm going to go through a few of them tonight. Right now, Relevant Martial Arts, Springwater Fence, Green Country Funeral Home, Cherokee County Collision, UFFC Mortgage, Two Sisters Financial, Armstrong Bank, Tommy Nix Auto Group, H&H Quality Tire and Auto, and State Farm Laura Lund. We have a bunch of sponsors, which means we have a lot of support, Gary.
Yes.
And we are very thankful for that.
And last week our viewership was 3 times more.
A lot. We love it. Yeah. And if you're not able to, if you know people that are trying to watch the game or want to know, please share our link, subscribe to our YouTube, like it. It also gives you updates. We're going to be doing basketball as well, as we have Baker Furniture Hoops here. Of course, defense is playing shallow for a run. Here's this pitch around the left side to Spar, and cannot make the break a tackle there. A fantastic tackle by Coweta. Is that number 54 for Coweta? You have their roster. I can't tell.
54. Deacon Peterson.
Deacon Peterson, I believe, is the one. And here we go, another 3rd and 10 for the Tigers.
Well, now they're going with the run this series, trying to use up some clock, look like.
Yeah. I'm pretty impressed with Coweta's defense.
Yeah, they're good. Of course, so are we.
Yep.
It's a good match.
And here we go, Tahlequah rolling around to the left, looking to throw it, and short at his feet. Going to bring up another 4th and 10. 3rd punt of the night already. Tahlequah with 3 and outs. 3:24 to go first quarter. And if you're just joining us, Coweta scored early in the game. They're up 7-0.
Yep, we're just a little discombobulated here. Things just aren't going like they should be.
Yeah, we got to get a first down. What we got to do.
Yeah, get a little confidence going.
Coweta has 2 returners. They're at about midfield.
I watched the the Mighty Orphans last night. Oh,
high wobbly kick, short
goodness.
Again. Hit a Coweta guy. Oh, and it's going to go out of bounds. They are going to get so lucky there.
So lucky.
And it's going to be a 1st and 10 with excellent field position.
Boy, another short punt. Oh, could not draw it up. much better for Coweta.
Nope, could not. So 1st and 10 on the Tahlequah 35 for Coweta, 3:16 first quarter.
You know, we got the wind at our back, and still the punt game's not working yet. It will.
Well, we don't want it to. We want it to be. We don't have to punt. You know.
That's right.
And Coweta handing it off up the middle, met by a handful of Tigers, and he's going to plow forward, and he's going to pick up 7 yards there. It's going to bring up a short 2nd and 3.
Northernton on the tackle. Number 22.
They're going to say 8 yards on the carry, so it's a 2nd and 2.
Yeah, he's 6'1", 212 pounds, and fast.
Handing it off up the middle again, and met right away by number 7, Jaden Moore. And he gained enough just for the first down. 1st and 10 Coweta, 2:47 to go. First quarter, 7-0 Coweta. And here we go, another handoff to number 22. Breaks through the middle, and no one is going to get him there. Ran through the referee, and it will be 13-0 Coweta very quickly this first quarter. Referee set up a good little block there.
That's dangerous, isn't it?
It is. It is dangerous. When you're playing where the umpire plays, it's a dangerous place.
Yeah.
And there we go. They say 27-yard touchdown run, and he just went right through the middle, and no one could even grab him.
Yeah, virtually untouched, wasn't he?
Yep, pretty much. You'd almost think he had grease on him, you know, like something to slip him off.
Yeah.
And here we go with the extra point. Ball down, kick is up, and it is good. 2:28 left in the first quarter. Coweta up 14-0 on Tahlequah here on the Green Country Sports Network. And, well, what do you think?
I think we need to make some changes.
I don't know.
I don't know what they are. That's why I'm up here.
It's tough when you have a team that's that sound on defense, and you know, they're able to get through holes, and their offensive line's blocking well.
Yeah. Our only common opponent this year was Wagner, and they beat Wagner handily, and we didn't. So it's going to take a really, really good series of events for us to win this game.
Right.
It can be done, though. I watched The Mighty Orphans. They did it. That's a good movie. I recommend that for people.
Well, we need a run back on a kickoff here.
Well, we do need to get it out past the 15.
Yeah, the 20 at least.
But anyway, this is big-time football. It's exciting. Coweta's excited. I hope we have a lot of fans over on the other side.
We do. Tahlequah Tigers always have a good support system.
Yes, they do.
And Coweta's not a bad drive. So
and all our listeners, we appreciate you listening to us. Sandy and Bill Bliss, talked to them yesterday. Talked to Coach Gilbert's mother and father-in-law this morning.
Here we go. Low wobbly kick. Fielded at the 5 again. It's going to bring it up at the 15. Going to be met and slipped down again. 17-yard line, and Coweta, they even just have their kicks right, making us tempted to carry them, pick them up.
Well, he ran 30 yards, but it was sideways.
Yeah.
You know, and he caught it on the 10 and wound up on the 15.
Going to bring up a 1st and 10 for Tahlequah. 2:22 to go, first quarter. Collinsville 21-7, I heard him say just now.
Mm-hmm.
Something 13-0, I think McAllister 13-0 over Sepulpa. And fakes the handoff, rolling around, has a man open, caught. Munoz up to the 30, plowing forward. It's going to be brought down at the 34-yard line. Nice pitch and catch there. Cherokee County Collision, 1st and 10 for the Tigers. First one of the night, Gary.
That was excellent. That's the Tahlequah we saw. That pass was right on the money.
Took almost 10 minutes to get our first one, but that's good. I'm proud of them.
Yes.
Two minutes to go in the first quarter. 14-0 Coweta if you're just joining us here on the Green Country Sports Network. chilly night here, but it is football weather. We're blessed to be inside a press box. Joyce looking to call the play here. And here's the handoff up the middle to Spar, plowing forward and breaking a couple of tackles. Going to pick up about 4. They're going to give him 5 yards there. Nice run by Spar.
Now that's a Spar we used
That's
to.
right.
Instead of going breaking outside, he just ran over some people.
He is. 2nd and 5. Ball on the 30 or on the 40-yard line of the Tahlequah Tigers.
Yeah, that's what we like to see, Kelly.
That's right.
Got to keep them on the field a while.
We've got a minute and 10 to go, first quarter.
Uh-oh.
Now it looks like we're going to have a penalty here. Again, penalties brought to you by Suzanne Myers, District 21 Right Real Estate. Thank you, Suzanne, for being a proud sponsor of Tahlequah Tiger Athletics and Green Country Sports Network.
Tyler Joyce turned around to pitch the ball. There was nobody there.
Probably a good thing it was a false start then, and he might have pitched it to nothing.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Clock has stopped at a minute and 6 to go. Now it will be a 2nd and 10 again after we had that nice run.
Yeah. Looked like some of those fights I used to be in as a kid. I turned down for my helpers, and they were all gone. Let's go, Tigers. Let's go, Tigers.
Here we go. Let's see what Tigers are calling here. And fakes the handoff, rolling to his left, Hatton, 2 guys, and it's caught, 34.
Cut it up.
And he's going to bring it right back. He's going to get about 6 on the play. So he gets an extra yard back from the original 5 they lost.
Jonathan
Another
Davis.
big 3rd down. Of course, the clock is running, 30 seconds to go. More than likely, the Tigers are going to take it to the 2nd quarter as the play clock has more time on it than the game clock.
I'm glad to see Jonathan back. He was injured a little bit last week, and he's back out there.
Yep, and Joyce looks like he is going to be content and maybe calling the play again. 5 seconds on the clock. Tigers will snap it, and the pitch over, and it's going to be caught, and wow, that was almost like a forward pass more than a pitch to a lateral, and going to be brought down for a Cherokee County collision, 1st and 10, right at the 50.
Well, that Spar will hit you, won't he?
Yes, he will. And we're going to take a quick break as that is the end of the first quarter. The Coweta Tigers 14, Tahlequah nothing. We'll be right back on the Green Country Sports Network. And we are back here at the start of the 2nd quarter. Tigers moving up the field, getting a couple of first downs now, Gary.
Yes, we are. I'd like to say hi to my lovely bride, Gina. Hi, Gina. And we're still on our honeymoon, but it's hard to be away from her, you know.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm sure.
I'm sure she's
probably glad you're gone.
Oh, yeah.
And Joyce rolling to his right, has a man open, deep, wide open, and it's going to be intercepted, I believe. And it is. Joyce completely missed his open receiver, Matlock. 1st and 10, Coweta. Nice play there by the Coweta Tiger. Can't catch it much better than that.
No. Yeah, his passing is just not there yet. Yeah, he was wide open, though, wasn't he?
He was wide open. He just saw him a little bit late.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's going to be 1st and 10, Coweta stopping a Tahlequah press moving forward there.
Well, that should give us some confidence. I mean, they were moving the ball. They can block these Coweta guys. They can run over them. They're not supermen.
Right.
So that's once they figure that out, then we can go play ball, I hope.
Yeah. If you're just joining us, 11:52 to go, 2nd quarter. Coweta is up 14-0. Tahlequah was driving and just threw an interception. So Coweta now has the ball, and they have a delay of game. Again, penalties tonight brought to you by Suzanne Myers, your professional realtor at Century 21 Wright Real Estate. We also want to thank Springwater Lawn Care and BJ Baker Trial Attorney, Buffalo Wild Wings, the Qualmix.com, State Representative Bob Ed Culver. More people that have gone on to help us this year and to support the Tahlequah Tigers. And fakes the handoff, has a man open at the slant, and met and caught. Good pitch and catch there, and it's going to be a first down for Coweta. And really it's hard to defend that. Threw it right between two defenders, right in his hands, on the move.
Right.
It's a good quarterback.
Right. Oh, yeah, there's no doubt about that. No doubt about that. They've got a lot of skill people, a lot of receivers, a lot of running backs. Nobody has really super stats because they just play so many players.
Right. And here's the handoff up the middle, met by a couple of Tigers, and the Tiger to make the tackle is going to be number 16, Mason Watkins.
Boy, that's about 3 on that fella right there. They're getting to know each other.
Yes, they are. 11:09 to go in the second quarter.
He can't get a good hit on him. He's always grabbing him by his ankles, and that's a shifty runner there. But he is grabbing him. That's the important thing.
And here we go, faking the handoff, looking, has a man open again. Caught on the slant, and this guy is moving fast and going to be brought down by number 22 after a long pass and run. It's going to be 1st and 10, Coweta in the red zone.
Beckett on the tackle.
10:47 to go, very quick play there, and everything has just been very precise tonight, Gary.
For Coweta.
For Coweta, that's what yeah. Trying to get that out. And here we go, 1st and 10, 10:32 to go. Handing it off to the running back around the left side, going to be met by a host of Tigers there. And it'll bring up a 2nd down there. It looks like he got about 6.
Flag on the play.
There is a flag on the play.
We need a fumble. We need a break.
Yeah, Tahlequah Tigers definitely need a turnover. It looks like we might have a holding, but I can't tell what's going on here. Referees are looking.
Yeah. Well, our defense is young, and they're not that makes a big difference.
It will be holding on Coweta, which will move them back. That's a good thing. And they will have the ball now.
They say Ham, the quarterback's only 6'1". He looks taller than 6'1" from here.
Yeah, he does. He does. Looks like we got a 2nd down and 20 now. 10:15 on the clock. Coweta moving after a nice pass. And looking again, has a man open down the middle. He's going to take it and run it up the middle, and he is going to pick up a couple of yards back. But of course, it's going to be, a 3rd down for Coweta. A little bit of extracurricular things going on here on the play. Looks like a lineman kind of got into it with one of our linemen, and now there's going to be a flag called by the line judge over here. And it may be a sideline warning or something. It looks like it might be on the coach.
Every one of those Coweta players are right on the edge of the field. They're supposed to be a 6-yard, but I don't know if you can get off there.
Yeah, it's a sideline warning for Coweta. Still a 2nd down. They get one more. There won't be a penalty, but if he gets another one, it is a 15-yarder.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to get off that.
Yeah, and it's hard for us with the angle we have here, the way we're at. It's hard to see, but I did see the line judge throw it and give the warning. The head coach was furious. I'm not sure what happened, but it looks like the Tahlequah Tiger and the Coweta guy, the offensive lineman, kind of had a little bit of a extracurricular, but I think it was kind of harmless. 9:20 on the clock, 3rd and 13, and here we go. And we are going to have a timeout, Coweta. Coach is going to take a timeout. We're going to keep it here. Coweta's a little stalled now.
Yeah, they just started out just running over us, and we kind of seemed like we're getting our equilibrium back. And
we could really use a turnover.
Yes, we could. Yes, we could. You know what? Coweta's young, too. They're skilled players. They have a lot of juniors playing. So they're going to be good again next year, and so will Tahlequah.
Right.
It ought to be. We have had just in a great stretch of football. Coach Gilbert started his program, and like I said earlier, this is the 8th straight year in the playoffs, a school record. These young men have a lot to be thankful for, to be under that coach, and a lot to be proud of. So
exactly.
Real happy for them.
And here we go, 3rd and 13. Coweta the ball on the 18. Quarterback looking and what do you shuffle pass? What do they call those? Shovel pass. You don't see that much anymore.
No.
That was a nice job by the Tahlequah Tigers to
defend. I didn't see who got up off that pile.
I didn't either, but that was a good job of defending that thing, because you don't see those anymore. And I was actually thinking about that the other day, watching some, I don't know if it was NFL or college or something. And I was thinking, you know what? They don't ever do the shovel pass anymore.
But they just did.
They did. It's going to be up a 3rd down. I think it's about 10. 8:44 to I thought it was going to be a 4th down. I guess it's only a 3rd down. And here we go. Coweta's got a quarterback looking. And he breaks it. Tackle. Had him there. And in the end zone for a touchdown. But it will be a penalty. I believe it was he was over the line. So it will be a penalty on Coweta. Suzanne, at least we're getting to call your name on their penalties now. So,
Kelly, that quarterback, did you see that move?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was good sense to feel the presence of someone coming at him.
Yeah, he's got a lateral move that it'll break your ankle if you're trying to catch him.
Yeah. So it looks like, quarterback was beyond the line of scrimmage, which is a loss of down, I think.
I think so.
So I think this will be I think they're still calling it a 3rd down. Oh, no, it will be a 4th down. Coweta will be going for it here. So I don't know what they're going to do here. I expect some kind of a pass. Oh, nope, they're going to play the reverse. And they're going to go back with a pitch and catch and missed it. He had the guy open.
Yeah.
Little trickeration by the Coweta Tigers, and you can't blame them for trying it.
Yeah.
But that will be a Tahlequah Tigers stop. And we will have a 1st and 10.
That's a break we needed.
That is the break we needed. They had me fooled. They were flea flicking and tossing and all kinds of stuff. I don't even know if Emily was able to keep up with it. No, she probably was, because it was all in the right frame. But she's a pro.
The receiver was wide open. It was just overthrown. So it was a good break for us.
We're trying to let Emily call the game. Do you want to call the game? She doesn't want to.
Is your sister here tonight, Emily?
She's somewhere over there cheering. My daughter's over there.
She's not as warm as you are.
And here we go. Tahlequah Tigers with a big 1st down. And we got people coming through. They can walk through if they bring us some barbecue. Here we go with a pass caught by Stop and hit and met right away. I'm sorry, Jacob Morrison, not Stop. And Gary, you stole my thing again. You thief. You keep stealing my lineup.
That's a lot. 8-yard completion.
Yeah,
huh?
I think yours is back here.
Now, that's yours.
I know, and you stole it. It was sitting right here for me. I looked down to double check my numbers and everything, and Gary has my
All right.
7:49 on the clock. 2nd and 2 for Tahlequah. Handing it up the middle and going to be pulled forward. I believe he's going to have enough for a Cherokee County collision. 1st and 10.
Absolutely.
Munoz, nice carry there, picking up the necessary yardage.
Tell you what, our offensive line did such a great job. Tate Whitmore and Luis Hernandez.
Yep.
They opened
Then,
that
of
hole
course, you
up.
got big Bryson Smith up there.
Mm-hmm.
And Joyce fakes the handoff, keeps it around the left side. Had a blocker. The blocker, oh, man, that was a nice job by the number 30 for Coweta, missed the first tackle and was able to come right back behind him and make the second tackle.
Carson Flannery, he didn't give up, did he?
No, he did not. Most guys would just fall down and let it go, and he slipped off and kept moving.
We're kind of, you can see it coming, Kelly.
You can.
That confidence is kind of coming. Those nerves are settling down a little.
It's just unfortunate that we've allowed them to have a 14-0 lead on us.
Yeah, well, it could have been 21. So.
Yeah, and the pitch from Joyce. Munoz has a man open downfield. And he dropped it wide open. Cale Matlock. Oh, man, he had him fooled. Woo!
That was a sure touchdown right there, Kelly.
I don't think he knew how open he really was, and it just surprised him. I mean, it happens to the best of us. It's like that wide open layup. You know what I mean? It happens. You get it wide open. It's like the seas apart, and there you come. But, man, that could have been a big play for Tahlequah.
That was well designed and well thrown pass.
It was. Now what I think they need to do is get the ball right back to him so get his confidence back. 3rd and 8. Ball on the 33.
It's a big one.
And Joyce rolling to his right, looking to see what he's got open. Doesn't have much, and he's going to have to tuck it and run. And he is going to run, and he's going to get close to a first down.
Very close.
But he is going to be short, so we will see what the Tigers will do. I'm going to guess they're going to punt it, but it's going to bring up a 4th down. What is it, about 3? 6:12 on the clock. 14-0 Coweta, and yes, it is going to force them to punt the ball, unfortunately. Man, that was a tough break right there.
It was a tough break. Oh, what if? He's going to be seeing that tonight in his sleep.
Yeah, unfortunately, poor guy.
Yep.
Oh, well, he has a chance to redeem himself. There's always a chance.
Yep. You know, you sit up here, I'm 60 years old, and I said, how can they do that? But I've been there.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And Tahlequah will take a timeout, and we're going to take it with them, and we'll be right back here on the Green Country Sports Network.
Yep, can happen to anybody.
And welcome back. 5:46 to go, second quarter, 14-0 Coweta. Tahlequah forced to punt it.
We got Tyler Joyce.
Yeah, Tyler Joyce going to punt it. Let's see how he does tonight.
You think he's going to run it?
I would like him to, but no.
Oh, no.
And punt is blocked.
Oh, no.
And will be fielded. Man, Tahlequah Tigers, that's tough. Now it's going to be a penalty flag. Not sure on who here, but I don't know if it's going to be on us or what, because the referee is talking to the Tigers. It'll be after the play. And it'll be a dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct on Coweta. So it will move the ball back 15 yards. So let's look, at least we've get a little bit of a punt. You know what I mean? I mean, you know, kind of.
Yeah, we can count that.
Man, Coweta, they just, you know, we had the stop on 4th down, which was amazing. And then almost had a touchdown. That was, you know, that's tough. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, we now have a blocked punt.
Yep. So right now, Coweta has all the momentum. If we can weather this little storm, get the ball back, we're moving it. We're moving it.
And Coweta, I think we play them about every year in the playoffs, first round, don't we? And they beat us.
Yeah.
No, they didn't beat us last year because we ended up going to the second round last year. So.
This reminds me of 2017. We came up here to watch Tahlequah Tigers won 19-7 in the first round, and it was freezing cold.
Yeah.
Woo.
5:38 to go, 1st and 10, Coweta Tigers. And the quarterback dropping back to pass, moving up the pocket. Man, what a presence to smell that out. And stiff arms the guy and puts the shoulder down on someone. And then he hovers over the guy after he hits him. So Coweta, they're good, but they're kind of playing it. You know what I mean? They're playing awful cocky.
Yeah. That's twice they've just stiff-armed our receivers right down into the ground.
Yeah, here we go. 1st and 10. 5:28 to go. Second quarter. Quarterback looking, has a man open, and it almost intercepted there by Dylan Leap. It hit the fingertips of the receiver, and then Dylan Leap was right there. One more step, and he might have had that one, Gary.
Yeah, our 53 is that man again, Bryson Smith.
Bryson Smith, his parents, Jared and April Smith, own Grace Medical Supply.
Yeah.
Another proud supporter of Tahlequah Tigers Athletics and the Green Country Sports Network.
So I don't know if they're here or watching the game.
Oh,
at
I'm sure
home,
they're here. They're here.
We appreciate them.
We also want to thank Rolfus Burrito Company, First Baptist Church, First Students, Tahlequah Public Schools Athletic Foundation. Here we go.
A little jet sweep.
Yeah, a little jet sweep. Misses one tackle and a fumble, but it looks like Coweta will fall on it. Flag is on the play. Remember, Century 21, Suzanne Myers.
That little corner of the field, it's hard to see.
It is hard. We're kind of peering around, and Coweta fans are not liking the referees. And now there's going to be more penalties on the, looks like going to be on the coach. And he is going to call a timeout. But, you know, I can't blame them as far as the referees because they've had to hear a lot tonight already. Just from what we're seeing here, the Coweta coaches looks like they're doing stuff. The kids are standing over. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm biased, so I guess I should just shut up, right?
Well, no. No, you are not biased, Kelly. You have got the certificate to prove it.
True.
Yeah, it's.
I meant like as far as being a Tahlequah Tiger fan.
Yeah,
that's going to move them back a long way.
What's this referee on the side that's called?
The line judge.
The line judge, right in front of that Coweta coach.
Yeah.
And
he's been doing stuff. And that's the toughest one, and that's where they always start the newest referees at. It really is, and it's not just because of that. It's just technically the least amount of responsibilities in a way.
Yeah.
That's the line judge, and the one over there is usually called the down judge, the one that has the. Well, he's also a head linesman.
By the chains.
By the chains, yeah, because they're the ones that move the. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
I think that's the way it is. It might be backwards, but.
So is that going to fire Coweta up or fire Tahlequah up?
I don't know. I hope it fires Tahlequah up.
Yes.
Dropping back to pass, has a man coming at him, and ball almost tipped, and looks like they got away with a little block in the back there, but it'll be a nice pickup again on a third down now.
Still about 14 yards.
It's going to be a third down, yeah, and it looks like it's going to be about 14. They picked up about
maybe 16.
They picked up half of it, and here comes the line judge over to talk to the referee. Let's see what's going on now. I can't tell.
Well, Kelly, for any of the people out there, if you want to make a little extra money, there are just not enough officials.
No.
They really need officials.
I shared something today about how they were selling the GTOA, I think it's the Greater Tulsa, or whatever it's called. Last year, I think it was, or so, they had about 200, and I may be off of my numbers a little bit, around 220 officials to pull. This year, there's about 180.
Yeah.
And people are quitting because of the stress it is, what you got to put up with.
Yep.
And it's not great pay. I mean, you know. And here we go, rolling to his right, looking to pass it. Has a man open, caught. It's tough to see what happened. Coweta's going to get bailed out on a late hit.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's going to be a late hit out of bounds, I believe, on the Tahlequah Tigers. So that will probably give them the first down that they need.
Well, that was unfortunate.
It was. Again, thank you, Suzanne Myers, for sponsoring our flags tonight.
And again, this press box, we cannot see that corner of the field. I have no idea what happened.
Yeah, it's really tough to see, and it's so narrow there. We just can't tell because we're low. I believe it's going to be a late hit out of bounds. It is, because they're going to be moving the ball forward. It will be a 1st and 10. Personal foul. And the Coweta fans are letting the referees have it again.
Yeah, that's the same official call all those while ago. Was that a makeup call or was that a legitimate
No, I think
play?
it was legitimate. But it's really hard to tell because there was so many, because the sideline is so narrow. 4:29 on the clock, second quarter. Handing it off to the running back up the middle, and he's just plowing forward. And he is going to pick up a nice gain there of 9.
I think Parker Lane was in on the tackle that time.
And Coweta can get a first down. It looks like it's at about the 6-yard line, 2nd and 1. Coweta up 14-0 on Tahlequah.
You know, I think they could run that play every time. I don't think we can stop that.
Yeah, and Tahlequah now has going to get a penalty for too many men on the field. Oh, no, it's going to be a touchdown for Coweta with 4:02 to go. Of course, several flags on the play. However, I think it's going to be Tahlequah because they had 12 men on the field.
Well, we have 4 minutes to go in the first half.
And here we go. Coweta fans are letting the referees have it.
Oh.
Yeah, and it will be a first down, or a touchdown. It's 20-0 Coweta. 4:02 remaining in the first quarter.
You know, some penalties are a lot more hurtful than others. That was a hurtful penalty.
Very.
Had him in 4th and long, and
ball down kick is up, and it is good with 4 minutes and 2 seconds to go in the second quarter. Coweta leading 21-0. And, well, I don't know what really to say right now, Gary. I mean, Tahlequah has had chances,
yep.
And it's just been a little bit tough.
Well, okay, I've got something to say.
Okay.
For you football sports fans out there, historians, Tahlequah won the first district championship in 1947. Who was the quarterback?
No.
We don't have a
trivia tonight. We don't have a prize or nothing.
No, this is just for
We're not
fun.
even doing a player of the game tonight. We're just, Gary wants to know. You'll have
So-
to tell us in a little while because I don't have
if
a clue.
anybody is out there, let us know if you know who that is.
And it looks like some scores for you. Bishop McGinnis is over Ardmore, 21-7. Bishop Kelly is losing to Pryor, 14-6. Collinsville leading Shawnee, 35-7. McAllister beating Sepulpa, 26-0 in was in the second. And then, of course, Tahlequah Coweta now 21-0. Carl Albert 21-0 over El Reno. So everyone that's supposed to be winning tonight, Bishop McGinnis, of course, over Ardmore. That's a close game as far as rankings, 5 and 9. Bishop McGinnis up 21-7, Gary.
Wow.
Yeah. And here is a deep kickoff, and it will be a touchback. Tigers will have a Cherokee County collision, 1st and 10. 4 minutes and 2 seconds to go, first quarter. And it feels like that gotten a little cooler in here, hadn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. I'd like to give a shout out to David Spears, Arrowhead Floats, I think. But his father, he was a great athlete at Tahlequah. But his dad, Jack, lots of people know Jack or knew Jack Spears, was the one of the first on the first tennis teams in Tahlequah. Teamed up with Bob Ed Culver to win a state championship, unofficial state championship.
Right.
Jack and David have been strong Tiger supporters over the years.
Here we go. Tahlequah Tyler Joyce fakes the handoff and the pass, and it's going to be caught for no gain. I'm not sure there. It looks like the running back might have fallen down. Race stop with the catch.
Yeah.
2nd and 9. I guess they're going to give him a yard.
Yeah, he had to dive to catch that ball.
Clock is moving, 3:42 to go, second quarter, 21-0 Coweta. As Tahlequah Tigers have had a chance to score and just had a dropped pass wide open on a trick play. Here we go, running it up the middle is, I believe it's Spar.
Oh no.
And the ball is out, and here's another flag on the play. The ball, I think, came out. I can't tell what's going on here. They are calling a recovery by Coweta. I didn't see who was even running the ball. Was it Spar?
It was Spar. They stood him up, and, they always grabbing at the ball anymore.
Yep.
Your job is to just fall down sometimes.
Yep. It's going to be a Tahlequah turnover, it looks like, unless something else happens.
So what are they doing out there, Kelly?
I think they're trying to determine where the ball needs to be and what happened, because there was a penalty flag on the play. I didn't see if it was extracurricular or what.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be on Coweta, and it will be. It's after the play, personal foul on Coweta. We'll move the ball 15 yards back, but still a tough break for Tahlequah, as nothing can go right.
No. Come on. I hope the Tigers keep playing hard. They have all year long.
Yes, they have.
They battle it out to the end.
Yeah. It's going to be a 1st and 10. Coweta ball on the 37-yard line, 21-0 with the lead. Thank you all for tuning in and watching and supporting the Green Country Sports Network and the Tahlequah Tigers. And dropping back to pass, looking around, surveying the field, nowhere to go with it, having some rush there, and he will be brought out of bounds. It's like he might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage there, and the Tahlequah Tigers were able to play some good defense in the secondary to not allow anybody to get open.
Yeah, I know our linebacker, Watkins, did a great job of not letting him get around him. That quarterback's gained a lot of yardage just getting around our good fakes.
Yes, he has. 2nd and 9. It looks like he did gain 1 yard. 3:10 on the play clock, or on the game clock.
Let's see what they pull out of their hat here. Got a man in motion.
Yes, they do. Looking to pass, has his man open on the slant. Caught by number 5, and he's going to be brought down, but it is going to be enough for a Coweta first down. And that slant pass has been open all night.
Yeah. Well, you can't guard everybody.
No, I know. I'm just saying they've made that pass both sides of the field.
Yeah. Coweta Bunch was on the tackle and on the tackle there. Tahlequah is like always. They have several when there's a tackle made. They pursue the ball.
And dropping back to pass, has a man in the end zone, and it's just overthrown. Pass intended for number 19 for Coweta. I believe it's 19.
Cade Denton.
Yep, for Cade Denton. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 10, ball on the 23-yard line, 2:41 to go.
He's had a lot of catches this year. He's a good receiver.
Tahlequah Tiger band getting loud over there. I see the palm dancing and the cheer.
You know, to me, Kelly, that playing a defensive back would be so hard. So hard.
And here we go with a running back moving it up, and he's going to be swallowed up by several Tahlequah Tigers. Big pile up there. And two guys getting off the bottom, number 3.
Coweta
Bunch and number 7, Jaden Moore.
Jaden Moore had about 1,500 pounds laying on him there.
He did.
I bet he's get off me. Hurry.
Clock is moving, 2:14 to go. Before halftime, we will be bringing you the Green Country Funeral Home halftime report. We don't have an interview tonight. Things are a little bit different with the playoffs. We're limited to things we can do. Fakes the handoff, has another slant there, fakes it, and he is going to go ahead and tuck it and run, and going to be brought down, and just short of a first down will be a 3rd down, and a 4th down and 1. Obviously, I think Coweta is going to go for this.
Well, he is so good about faking that ball.
Yes, he is. He has got a sense on him. and he is going to hand it off to the running back. Running back met right away, but I think he's going to get enough for the first down. But Tahlequah thinks they've made the stop.
Well,
let's see where these
great
referees,
stop, wasn't it?
Yeah, let's see what happened here, what kind of a spot they got.
Was that number 14
and
come
they are
off
going to give him the first down.
Oh, man, that was close. 14 come in off the edge and just jumped right on his back.
And they spotted it. Of course, if they would have spotted it to the official on our side, he had a little bit further back, it looked like, than the official on the other side. But the official on the other side was the one that, obviously has that side of the play. So it'll be a 1st and 10 Coweta, 14 ball on the 14-yard line, 1:10 to go. And there's another jet sweep there to number 1, and he is going to be in for another Coweta Tiger touchdown. It's going to bring the score to 27-0 with 1:01 to go. Coweta in control of this game.
Yeah. Just a little bit too much speed for the defense there.
And here we go with the extra point. Kick is up, and it is good with 1:01 to go in the first quarter. Tahlequah 0, Coweta 28. And are we taking a break? Yeah. We're going to take a quick commercial break here and be right back on the Green Country Sports Network. And welcome back with 1:01 to go. Tahlequah Tigers will receive the kickoff.
In the first half, isn't
yeah,
it?
In the first half, 28-0 Coweta in control so far. Tahlequah's had some good opportunities to put some points on the board and just couldn't capitalize, and then had an unfortunate fumble which led to 7 points, and had an interception which led to a long drive where Tahlequah was able to stop them. And then Tahlequah had pretty much a drop touchdown. And just things aren't going right tonight.
Nope.
And here is the kickoff. And will be fielded at the 4. And here he comes running up the 20 and going to be brought down at about the 25, 26-yard line there. It will be a Cherokee County collision, 1st and 10, 52.9 seconds to go.
Beckett
Robinson with the run back.
I like that. He got it and just ran right up the field.
Right up it. Yeah, that's the best field position we've had so far tonight in regard to a run back on a kickoff.
Yeah.
The unfortunate part is that we will be kicking it back off to Coweta to start the second half. And here's Joyce with the handoff to Spar around the right side, moving forward, tucking his head, and going to pick up. I believe he's going to get 6 there.
Pretty good yardage.
Got out of bounds, 46.3 seconds to go before half. Ball on the 32, 28-0 Coweta. 2nd and 4. Tahlequah looking to score. It'd be nice to put some points on the board before half. Looks like it was a misread there, and Joyce had nowhere to go but to tuck it and wait. And that will bring up a loss of 2, so we'll be up a 3rd and 6. And I don't know, and Tahlequah has a player injured on the field. I'm not sure who that is right this moment, but of course we hope it's nothing big. Can't tell. Can't quite tell who that is. We're going to take a quick break while they attend to him, and we'll be right back in 30 seconds here on the Green Country Sports Network.
Green Country Sport Network presents Tahlequah Tiger Football. Support Tahlequah Tiger Athletics. Once a Tiger, always a Tiger. Today's game is brought to you by Green Country Funeral Home, Buffalo Wild Wings, Cherokee County Collision, State Farm Agent Laura Lunn, Springwater Lawn Care, Tommy Nix Auto Group, The Claw, Two Sisters Financial, Roffers Burrito Company, Relevant Martial Arts, Bank of Cherokee County, H&H Quality Tires and Auto, Grace Medical Equipment, Bob Ed Culver State Rep, UFFC, Spring Hollow Food and Supply, Suzanne Myers, First Students Tahlequah, Springwater Fence, RedDirtTexasCountry.com, BJ Baker's Trial Attorney.
And we are back here on the Green Country Sports Network. It looks like it was number 54, Kyron Toby, injured Tahlequah Tiger. He is able to walk off the field, but he is limping.
He has just been an outstanding player all year long. And the drum major for the band.
Yeah.
Two. I don't know if that's two sports star.
I guess you could call it that. I'm not sure, but I bet.
Puts in a lot of time.
Clock has started. 30 seconds to go in the second quarter. Handing it off up to Sparth, the middle, breaking some tackles and plowing forward. It's going to bring up a third down, and I'm not sure if Gilbert's going to let it go or not. It does look like Tahlequah, I believe Coweta is going to take a timeout. I guess Coweta's banking on maybe they're going to get the ball back. Yeah, they are, because it's 4th and 2 with 24 seconds to go. So it does appear Coweta is taking a timeout here. They're going to try to, I guess, go for the jugular. Well, so I'm not sure. I believe it was Coweta because he said timeout by the Tigers, but hey, I'm assuming they're talking about their Tigers, not the Tahlequah Tigers. I don't know if you can hear the Tahlequah Tiger band through our headsets here, but they're playing loud as usual.
Yeah. I used to love to hear that when I was playing. I'm sure you did too.
Oh, yeah. And it looks like the good Tahlequah Tigers are going to punt it.
Oh, my goodness.
And a high punt against short. And he's going to be called for the fair catch at about the 47-yard line. It'll be a 1st and 10 for Coweta.
That was almost blocked again, Kelly.
18.7 seconds to go. Yeah. The punter took his time on that one, and then he about got that blocked. So luckily Coweta was playing a punt safe. So Tahlequah needs to watch this. I'm not sure if they're going to try to go for it or what.
Well, I believe if I was a safety, I'd back up a little.
Yeah. And here we go. 1st and 10, ball on the 47. Coweta appears they're going to do something because they ain't got a running back one in there. And fakes the handoff, has the slant open, caught by 22. Makes a man miss. Is going to be brought down. And they're going to try to do the hurry up here. Clock has stopped at 12 seconds for them to move the chains. Coweta is going to go for a quick one here. And here we go. Dropping back to pass. And scrambling. Nobody open. Going to go ahead and tuck it and run. And he's going to run out of bounds after a gain of about 8 there. There's going to be 0.1 second left on the clock.
0.1.
That's what it says, 0.1.
We must be at Coweta.
So I assume this will be a throw into the end zone. So Tahlequah Tigers need to play a safe here. And it's going to be a 2nd and 2. But the only thing that makes sense is obviously going for the end zone.
Well, I don't know. The way they jitterbug around, they might do those laterals and do the front backyard football move.
Here's the snap, a little bit low. Tahlequah looking and has nowhere to go. Oh, and a back blindside block there. Will be an illegal block. It is not caught by Coweta. However, the Coweta is going to get called for an illegal blindside, but I bet you Tahlequah is going. is just going to go ahead and decline it because they're going to take it into the halftime. Coweta letting the referee have it, but that was the right call regardless of whether or not you're a Coweta fan or not. Obviously, these fans don't know the rules because that was a blindside. That used to not be. That crackback block used to not be because I had plenty of them done on me, practices and everything. But it is illegal now because of the safety of the players. So, and I wouldn't want that to happen to either side. So, anyway, at the half, 20-minute halftime, we'll be back on the Green Country Funeral Home halftime show as Coweta leads Tahlequah 28-0. We'll see you in a few minutes on the Green Country Sports Network.
Hello, I'm David of Green Country Funeral Home, the only locally owned funeral home in Tahlequah, owned by my wife Renita and myself. We're also proud to be the only funeral home in the area with an on-site crematory to meet the needs of our community, your families. Our family at Green Country Funeral Home works to assist and guide you through the many details of your family's final needs and wishes. Green Country Funeral Home, where we don't work for a corporation, we work for you.
Green Country Sport Network presents Tahlequah Tiger Football. Support Tahlequah Tiger Athletics. Once a Tiger, always a Tiger. Today's game is brought to you by Green Country Funeral Home, Buffalo Wild Wings, Cherokee County Collision, State Farm Agent Laura Lunn, Springwater Lawn Care, Tommy Nix Auto Group, The Claw, Two Sisters Financial, Roffers Burrito Company, Relevant Martial Arts, Bank of Cherokee County, H&H Quality Tires and Auto, Grace Medical Equipment, Bob Ed Culver State Rep, UFFC, Spring Hollow Food and Supply, Suzanne Myers, First Students Tahlequah, Springwater Fence, RedDirtTexasCountry.com, BJ Baker's Trial Attorney.
And welcome back on the Green Country Funeral Home halftime show. And we're looking at the Coweta, I believe, cheer squad as they are doing a performance for their fans and doing a good job here. And Gary's adding up and doing some stats. Not a lot to say as far as stats for the Tahlequah Tigers tonight. What do you think, Gary? You still adding?
Well, it's Coweta's a very good team. We knew they were coming in, and I think the nerves have really got to us. This is not one of our better games that we've had this year.
Right, yeah. This has been 2 tough games in a row where we've played not real great, and we've let our penalties and our turnovers just get the best of us tonight, you know.
Yeah, this quarterback is and Collinsville quarterback is very, very good, and this running back tonight, he's very impressive. He's 6'1" and 212, 212 pounds, so very very gifted athletes, and they are just bigger than Tahlequah and faster, and that's a bad combination, you know.
Yeah, oh yeah. And, you know, like I said, Tahlequah has had a chance. Well, they really they had that one, area, you know, where they had the chance to make that catch on the extra, you know what I mean, and run it down there. And then ever since then, they've lost any of that extra momentum they had back, Gary. And
yeah. That stuff happens. I mean, it's just part of the game. But to win a game like this, you can't do that. You just got to be almost perfect in your execution. And we hadn't got there. Hopefully second half we'll get it going and be able to make some time up. Looks like at halftime we have about 38 yards on rushing, and we're 2 for 10 on passing.
Right.
And that's not like us. We've Mr. Tyler Joyce has really, really improved on his play. But just a real accomplishment to be here with as much injuries as we had. And Kelly, think about it. There's 11 players on the field. We've lost more than an entire team in injuries.
You're right. We have. And it's been a unfortunate that we've had that. I mean, we don't even have, like our number one running back, don't have him. We don't have our top linebacker. He's been hurt after, a game and a half, maybe 2 games.
Right.
Just been a tough year in that sense, so it is nice to be able to make the playoffs. Of course, you don't want to just make them and go out and win, but Coweta is a really good team. They've only got, 1 loss, I think, this year?
1 loss. That was to McAllister. No.
Collinsville, probably.
No, it wasn't Collinsville. I
it
think it
wasn't?
was McAllister.
Was it?
No, yep, that was in their district, so yes.
And so it's, of course.
33-2. They got beat 33-2 by McAllister. That tells you anything about the caliber of McAllister play.
And then I wonder how, it seems like we're setting up for a, Collinsville, McAllister? Will that work out that way? I'd have to look at the brackets.
I haven't seen the brackets.
But those are obviously the 2 best teams for sure.
I'm afraid they're going to meet in the semifinals is what I'm afraid of.
Yeah. And you would think not, just because 1 and 2, you know what I mean? They'd be on the opposite ends of whatever, but we'd have to look it up. Maybe someone knows and we just don't know it because of the, because of everything, the way it is and everything. But anyway, what do you think about the second half and what the Tigers, you never know. We can always, you know what I mean? We can always come back, but it's hard, 1, as good as Coweta is, and 2, playing at home, or they're playing at home, so that makes it tough as well. So,
Coach got to make a decision here, Kelly. Does he think he can come back? Or is he just going to play his second team and try to get ready for next year? Is he going to keep his seniors out there and let them give it all they've got? A lot of decisions to be made here on the halftime.
Right.
But it's hard to look those seniors in the eye and say you're not going to be playing this second half.
Right. And I think more than anything, he'll probably play his seniors, especially in the fourth quarter. Any of them that don't play as much, he'll probably be playing them. And so would be my guess. But you never know. He could just be he might want, I know they want to win.
Oh, yeah.
They don't want tonight to be the last night. So, they will.
Crazy stuff happens, Kelly.
It will. Yeah, it does.
This game is not over. It appears that it is, but crazy stuff happens.
Coweta does have a nice facility here. Again, the sidelines aren't very, what do you call it, deep? But they do have a nice facility here, and the staff and stuff have been very nice to us to make sure we had everything we needed tonight, so we're very thankful for that.
And they've had some bad luck here. I don't know if you remember, but 2 years ago that drunk driver come running on their field, drove onto the field and destroyed.
I guess I don't know that.
Oh, they destroyed a lot of stuff here and took them. They played their entire season away that year because their field was torn up. And then the tornado hit here a couple months ago and destroyed their internet. It's just
and I remember watching Channel 6 when it happened, and the guy was sitting out here somewhere, and he was like, "Oh, there's the tornado," just so
stuff flying around everywhere.
Yeah, so they've had a tough go, and they are a good ball club, and of course, I want them to lose.
And you mentioned earlier that these teams have played each other almost every year. Probably junior highs. I know they did. They're probably still in the junior high schedule, I would imagine. So they know each other pretty well.
They do. And, one of the things we want to do, we want to thank our sponsors again tonight, of course. We want to thank Green Country Funeral Home for being our halftime sponsor this year. We want to thank UFFC Mortgage for being our pregame show sponsor, and we have a whole list of sponsors that in general we want to thank, like Spring Hollow Feeds one.
Buck George, and Amber.
And
good friends of ours.
Dylan Springwater at Springwater Lawn Care and Springwater Fence, and he's a good guy, hardworking guy, and so you'll get good quality work from him. And
so how many All-Staters are in the Springwater family? That would be a good trivia question.
I'm going to guess 3.
I don't know.
You do know, don't you?
I do not know.
Well, I know both of the twins All-Staters?
I would be afraid to say, but
and
I think
Dad,
so.
I'm assuming dad. Their dad.
You know, Kelly, this is amazing, but at Woodall, when those kids were at Woodall, in that class, there were at least 5 All-Staters.
Really?
Out of that one class of 20 or 30 kids out there. It's just amazing, the athletes they had there. So it's kind of like the Mighty Orphans, that movie, The Mighty Orphans.
Oh,
they had
geez.
12 players, and 2 of them went to the NFL.
Really?
It's just amazing what happens sometimes.
The Mighty Orphans.
You have got to watch that movie, The Mighty Orphans.
I'm going to have Craig take a commercial break here in a minute. Cause
12 Mighty Orphans. It's getting pretty deep in here.
It's getting something. I'm going to have to go next door and see if I can steal a chair.
Well, steal some barbecue sandwich while you're over there. The trivia question that we had a while ago, that's no prize, but it's just for fun. 1947 was the first district championship for Tahlequah, and the quarterback that year was Sunday Waterdown, and a very, very gifted athlete apparently. And he playoffs, they went to Podo and played in a driving rain in the mud and slosh and lost 7-0.
Really?
Yeah, it was a tough loss apparently.
Wow.
You know, Kelly, things were different back in the day. I've got a basketball story for you. 1936.
Was that your senior year?
Tahlequah, no, I was a junior. Tahlequah was playing Stillwell in basketball at Tahlequah, and Stillwell came over, 12 inches of snow on the ground, and they played that basketball game. Took them 2.5 hours to get here.
But they played it,
And
huh?
they played that basketball game. Craig was telling me a while ago that if they even have a snowstorm watch,
Yeah,
now
I know.
they
Now
cancel
it's like
school.
you think about it, and it's like, oh, nope, can't do it. Sorry.
Things were different.
No luck at all. So
Central, the old Central High School was up on top of the hill, which was the junior high for a while.
For me.
For you and for me too.
yeah, I was the last class to go through there.
So what year was
96 was my high school graduation year, so I was the last class to be at Central or Tahlequah Junior High. You know, as far as that goes, because we buried a capsule there that we unveiled at our 10-year reunion, which I really can't even tell you what was in the capsule now because that's been 15. Well, we've now done 25 years, so if that tells you anything.
Cool.
So.
And so before that, it was a high school until 1964. Did you know, when you played football, did you dress down in the basement of that building to play
You
football?
mean for junior high or high school?
Junior high.
No.
When I was there, we walked down those steps into the basement to dress for football. I did not know this a clue, but that was the gymnasium. That was the original gymnasium at Tahlequah Central High School.
Really?
It was 30 feet by 60 feet.
Wow.
Just tiny. They called it the cracker box. And since then, they built a cafeteria above it. So originally, it went from the basement up to the second floor.
Oh, yeah. So, no, I did not dress. I had to think about what you were talking about at first, but
Yeah.
no, we did not.
Yeah. Elsie Miller was asking me about that the other
They
day.
usually got everybody dressed at the high school, if I remember right, because, you know, there wasn't really anything else there. Of course, I played basketball more than I did football in junior high, you know, and then I played high school football, and then I quit my high school football year. I quit my senior year because I was a tennis player. And coach at the time, Coach Purcell, was a concern that he kept, you know, I mean, he wanted me to focus on tennis and not get hurt and, you know, all that other stuff, so I just gave it up. So, not that I was some standout football player anyway, so, but still, you know, I was way better at tennis at the time, so, believe it or not.
A lot easier on your
My
body,
fat
I
butt
would
could
think.
play tennis.
Yeah.
So, anyway, well, we got about 6 minutes to go in halftime. We're going to take a quick break here if we can, and
I'd like to give a shout out to Kelly Ross. longtime financial officer at Tahlequah and coach and player, and he was the one who told me about that story about the Cracker Box.
Oh,
he played in the Cracker Box.
Well, cool.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to take a quick break, I think, if Craig's ready here, and we'll be right back on the Green Country Sports Network.
Hello, I'm David of Green Country Funeral Home, the only locally owned funeral home in Tahlequah, owned by my wife Renita and myself. We're also proud to be the only funeral home in the area with an on-site crematory to meet the needs of our community, your families. Our family at Green Country Funeral Home works to assist and guide you through the many details of your family's final needs and wishes. Green Country Funeral Home, where we don't work for a corporation, we work for you.
Are we back? Oh, we're back. Gary wants to thank Craig because Craig's whining over here.
We've had all kinds of technical issues getting ready for this game.
Yeah, he had to drive all my gas out.
Craig had to drive all the way up to the computer store and get some stuff and come back. So if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be here broadcasting. So thank you, Craig.
Yeah.
Appreciate
it. You need to make him smile. He still looks like someone kicked his dog over there a while ago.
Well, I don't know what to say about that.
Like father, like son, like you in pictures.
Yeah.
Like someone kicked the dog.
Oh, God. Coweta. We're at Coweta tonight for the playoff game. This is the hometown of legendary basketball coach Jack Dobbins. He was a Coweta standout. And I'd like to say hi to Coach Dobbins. He influenced a lot of people in his life.
So who was it you were wondering about? What happened to him? Some player from here?
Ricky Bryan.
Like where is he
Ricky
or whatever?
Bryan. He's passed away. He had a heart attack.
Okay, I didn't know.
I didn't know what year he played up here, but he was one of the greats at OU, and then on up to the Atlanta Falcons, I think. I'm not positive about that, but it's not many professional football players from eastern Oklahoma that I know of.
No.
A lot of baseball players, though.
Yeah, there's not that many. I don't think there's that many pro football players. A lot of good college players. Of course, what is it? Pro baseball right now. You got Ryan Helsley or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then who's the other one? You just made a comedy pitch not too long ago, didn't you?
From Tahlequah. Let's see. Who was that? Who was that guy? The professional baseball player from. He went to Woodall. How can I forget that? Woodall, then on up to high school. First Tahlequah player. That was one of our trivia contest winners. But Hauser's up at Milwaukee. Bradley Archie Bradley. Had another. Brad Penny was from Broken Arrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've had a lot of them. Johnny Ray from Shoto, Robert Davis from Locust Grove. Lots of players from the Tahlequah area. Of course, Mickey Mantle, born in Spavina, Oklahoma. They tore his house down. I can't believe that. So anyway, a lot of good athletes here in Tahlequah.
Yeah.
I was talking to, for you sports fans out there that's listening to me, You probably remember Joe Pritchett, from what everybody tells me, is the best baseball player ever at Tahlequah. And then John R. Sellers, oh my gosh, hit that ball a mile. He was a fantastic baseball player. And Coach Sellers, Coach Dickey, he said he'd come up here and interview with us at halftime. And
he fibbed.
He probably did. Of course, he said he was going to spill the beans on everybody.
That's okay. He's my favorite, all-time probably favorite coach I ever had. I love playing for Coach Sellers in junior high when I played for him.
I think everybody loved Coach Sellers.
And he could play. He could shoot the ball. I remember doing free throws and stuff, and I remember he'd be shooting, we'd be playing, and he'd always do the fade Dunaway is what he'd say as he faded away. He'd go, fade Dunaway. So, yeah, I remember he's a good guy, and he ain't changed a bit as far as he looks like he did. What I remember back from when I played for him.
Yeah, and, we were working out the gym a couple years ago, Kelly. He made 53 three-pointers in a row. 53 three-pointers in a row. And
and we couldn't get off the court. We just
kept winning. Craig playing with the old guys?
They couldn't beat us. All them young guys couldn't hang.
Wow, that's crazy, yeah. You'd have had to have an oxygen tank rolling behind me.
Bird, Dickie Sellers.
So Joe Bird, Gary, Dickie Sellers, and Craig. So Craig was the young buck.
And Craig and
he's old.
Craig and our job was just get out of their way.
Yeah, right. I know better than that.
And when it went through the net, give it to the other team. That was our job.
I'm still thinking I played against Craig in a tournament somewhere or something because I remember him. I'm thinking you played in the tournament. You might have played in a three. Did you ever play any 3-on-3 tournaments? You never played one at the Methodist home? Like, not for that, but, like, they did a tournament one year? Because that was the one year me and two other guys, Kyle Wycliffe and Mike Swain, we won it. But I could have swore I played in some 3-on-3 tournaments or went to a basketball camp. There was something. I just remember Craig as a young Craig.
Got a minute, 57 seconds left in the first half.
Yeah, we do. And thanks for listening to us talk and jabber. Of course, wasn't much of a halftime anything on the field. And we're so close to the field, we did not want to hang our microphone out there as Coweta has fans have shown their displeasure for the referees tonight. So probably good because we don't have a way to censor the sayings. I'm not saying they're cussing, but you just never know. And but overall, beautiful place to play. I just wish Tahlequah was in it a little bit more as Tahlequah is down.
It's not been our night so far. Hope it'll change a little bit.
Right.
We'd like to thank everybody's watching, and hope you subscribe to us. And we really are doing this for you guys. There was nobody going to broadcast the radio or TV, and Kelly Calloway took the lead and got it going. So anyway, we appreciate you sticking with us. We appreciate our sponsors.
Yeah, we run them across there, and of course tonight, we had a few sponsors. Of course, we'll be reaching out to our sponsors throughout for different things, but we do want to thank Suzanne Myers at Century 21 Wright Real Estate and Grace Medical Supply and Armstrong Bank and who am I missing? State Farm Laura Lunge. They pitched in a little bit of extra so you guys could have this broadcast as.
Thank you, Laura.
Yeah, as we, we're learning. We didn't budget a lot for this. It did cost us money to come and broadcast this for you. Normally, it doesn't cost us anything in that sense. And, of course, we do make a generous donation to the Tahlequah High School Athletic Program. We will be doing that in May at the end of our contract year, and hopefully we'll get to come back next year. Again, thank Mr. Matt Cloud and the Tahlequah High School Athletic Department for allowing us to do this. We will be broadcasting basketball and football. Don't know yet if we're going to be in Texas or not for the first boys game, but we will be bringing you the girls game and the boys game from then on out as much as we possibly can. We do have day jobs, so it is a little hard sometimes if there's tournaments, but doing what we can. And here we go with the kickoff, and fielded at the 22-yard line, Coweta, and he's going to be met. Oh, no, has an opening here. It's going to be brought down at the 40-yard line. There's going to be a penalty flag. Actually, it's going to be at the 41-yard line. There is a flag on the play. Again, thank you, Suzanne Myers, for sponsoring our penalty flags tonight at Central 21. So I bet the referee, the line judge, they switched sides. If you notice, he's probably glad to be on the other side this time.
I'm really glad for Sherry and Chief Bill John Baker for sponsoring.
Yeah. They're going to be our first basketball sponsor of the year. Of course, all of our other sponsors will be here on our broadcast. However, we are looking for additional basketball sponsorships because we have to make twice-a-week trips. Again, we don't draw any salaries out of this or anything. The only one that makes big bucks is Emily, and it's not that much big bucks. Poor girl.
Well, yeah, and you hadn't paid her all year.
Well, no, well, you won't give us no money. And here we go, and Coweta quarterback keeper up the middle, and he's going to fumble it, and it's going to be recovered by the Tahlequah Tigers. And the Tahlequah Tigers needed that, and it will be a Cherokee County collision. 1st and 10, Tahlequah on the 45-yard line. And was that the starting quarterback, or was that
it was.
I didn't know if they went to their second string yet or not.
No.
And I only asked that because, they were in such a big lead. So 11:43 to go. Tahlequah Tigers will take it over 1st and 10 on the Coweta side of the ball.
This series right here, Kelly, is so important to set the tone for the second half. Are we gonna come out and compete, or are we gonna just be there?
And here we go. Tyler Joyce, 2 running backs in the backfield, takes the handoff. Here's that play again to Munoz, has nowhere to go. He's going to run it, and he is going to get back and lose a yard. They tried to run that same play, and that was not going to happen that time. Coweta knew exactly what they were doing.
Is that a pass, or is that a?
It would have been a forward pass to Munoz. That would have been a
run.
I think it was a pass. No, it was a pass.
A backward pass.
Okay, a backward pass to Munoz, who was then going to try to forward pass it. So it's going to bring up a 2nd and 12. 28-0 Coweta with the lead. Started the third quarter here. 11 minutes to go.
Well, we're going to call it 0-0.
That's right. With the pitch, Joyce to Spar and running around the right side, and is going to be brought down after a nice pickup there by Spar. It's going to bring up a short 3rd down for the Tigers.
That looked like the OU Sooners of the wishbone age right there.
Oh, look at you bringing it out.
Oh, yeah, Barry Switzer.
Is that the Jamel Holloway days?
Oh, man, Steve Davis, all those guys back there.
And it's going to be a 3rd and 2 for the Tahlequah Tigers. And let's see what the Tigers bring up. They're playing a soft coverage on this left side. Number 6, Jacob Morrison, if all they got to do is throw it out in the flat to him. Well, it looks like number 1's coming in. Fakes the handoff. Joyce with the keeper. Moving it up the middle, and they're going to have a penalty. Looks like we're going to have a hold.
Oh, come on.
Unfortunately, on Tahlequah, coming from the area where the referee throws it, which will be more than likely the hold. And it will be that call. Going to bring up a 2nd or 3rd and 12 now. Unfortunate, as Tyler Joyce had picked up the 1st down.
Right.
And the Tigers, again, just stepping on their own toes.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's kind of unusual, this many penalties late in the year. It's I would think. Both teams have had a lot of penalties.
And 3rd and 12, 10:37 to go.
What are we going to dial up here, Kelly? Have you got a 3rd and 12 play?
No. Just make a 1st down. And he's rolling around. Has 13 open deep, but he didn't see him. And the pass is going to be incomplete for number 6. Jacob Morrison, not enough time for Tyler Joyce to do anything with it. And the Tahlequah Tigers will be forced to punt. Couldn't capitalize on the turnover. However, Gary, I guess if you want to look at a silver lining, they're going to be able to back Coweta up a little bit and then get a decent punt off.
I hope. Well, I'll tell you one thing. Our punter better speed things up a little bit.
Yeah, here we go. I think, is it Tyler Joyce punting again? Yes, it is. Oh, and they're going to fake it, and he's going to run it, and he's going to have a little bit of an opening, tucking his shoulders, and it looks like he will get. Oh, man, it's going to be close.
What's the spot going to be? They gave
him not a very good spot. Oh, and it looks like it will be a first down for Tahlequah.
Oh, what a brave call. What a brave call.
Did you see him? I don't know if you could tell from the angle here, but he did extend his arm out just enough to try to get that. So what a play by Tyler Joyce there.
Yeah.
Threw me off. I really didn't think he was going to go for that. But wow, what some blocking. And a good job there, picking up a Cherokee County collision, 1st and 10 for the Tigers. 10-13 to go.
That was
third
exciting.
quarter. Coweta leading 28-0.
Was he going to try to pass that to begin with, Kelly?
I don't know unless he was just faking it to do the pass. And here he goes again with the pitch and has Munoz around the left side, and Munoz is still chugging along. It's going to be brought down after about, we'll see where they're going to give him. It looks like it's going to be just a little bit short.
We found something there on that little pitch.
Yes, they did on that edge. They're taking advantage. Now there's going to be another one, and it looks like Coweta is going to get a call on them. I don't know because Tahlequah is motioning to there's going to be some kind of a penalty flag on Coweta. However, we don't know. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Coweta Tigers. It's going to give the Tahlequah Tigers 15 more. I did not see what happened, but it was way after the play, Gary.
And it was the official was a long way away from that where it happened.
Yeah, I don't know if it was mouthing or talking or what, but as soon as he threw it, I could see the Tahlequah Tiger guys moving their arms to move forward. So something was going on that they were hearing.
Well, we needed this coming out. We needed something good to happen.
And here we go. It looks like we're going to have a timeout by Coweta, and we're going to keep it here. Gary, so far this is looking pretty good.
Yeah, we needed this. We really needed this. And Tyler Joyce this is the Tyler Joyce we remember all season long.
Yeah.
Looking confident.
Sorry. Yeah, looking confident and
playing hard.
And
Munoz made that last run. He's not very big.
Shoulder.
He ran over some people down there. Yes.
He looked like the Gary Wing of the day.
Yeah, they
plowing people, right?
Coach must have got an inspirational halftime talk there.
Uh-oh. It looks like parents are getting mad at one of the coaches here. I'm not sure. That's never good when your own parents turn on your own coaches.
No. See, that's why officials don't want to officiate anymore.
No, but that wasn't even a bit. Yeah, I'd see.
And
Joyce with the fake handoff, but he ain't going to get to go anywhere there. Going to be stopped for a loss. Going to bring up a 2nd down and probably 12.
Yeah.
But it appears the parent was mad because the coach was talking to his son and, probably grabbing him by the jersey and pulling him. I don't know. I'm speculating, Gary. But when we played, that was common. No, I'm just kidding. And here we go, 2nd and 10. Joyce looking to pass, has some time, and not sure where he was going with that. Threw it out. Munoz was the intended receiver, but Munoz was going one way, and Joyce was throwing it to the boundary. Third and 11 for the Tigers. 9:20 to go. 28-0. Coweta. Tigers need to run or something here. They need to capitalize.
Pull something out of your hat.
And here we go. Joyce with some time has a man open, and it looks like it will be broken up, incomplete. It's going to be a 4th and 11 with 9:14 to go in the fourth quarter, and Tigers obviously are going to have to go for it because a field goal ain't going to do much for you right now.
No.
And if they did do a field goal, the ball's on the 13, so what is that, a 30-yarder?
Yeah. The only reason you'd even try a field goal is that three sounds better than 0.
It does. So here we go, and Tahlequah Tigers are going to have a timeout here. They're going to think about it, and 9:14 to go with 28 seconds to go.
Well, we've
Craig's killing us here. He won't give us a break.
We've done a good job of moving that ball down the field. Hopefully we can pull something out of the hat here and come up with another miracle.
Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully they have another play.
Passes are just not there. I mean, it's even when we catch them, we're having to dive at them and reach behind us and stuff. So
right,
that's might be the wind. I don't know. The wind's quit, so who knows? Just one of those things.
Exactly. Yep. So 4th and 11 for Tahlequah. The ball is going to be on the 14-yard line. Actually, they fixed the clock there, or the scoreboard. 28-0 Coweta.
I'd like to say hi to a couple of former Tahlequah High School coaches. Probably listen tonight. Charlie Cooper and Bobby Ivins, former coaches, and did a great job while at the high school. And I wish them the best in their retirement. Oh, 4th and what, Kelly? 4th and 11?
4th and 11.
Are they there? Here comes the blitz. Here comes the blitz.
Joyce is running for his life and nowhere to go with it. Just threw it out and tried his best to get it to his receiver. And that will be a turnover. Oh, no, there is a penalty flag on the play. So let's see what the play call is. Where the flag is usually in the area of an offensive holding or a defensive holding. So we'll see what happened here. And flags brought to you by Suzanne Meyer, Central 21 Right Real Estate. Holding on the defense. And
automatic
that will still, not an automatic. With pass interference would have been, but that'll give them was it going to be a 4th and they get 10 yards on it, or they get 5 on the defensive holding? Either way, still 4th down.
So is it from the spot of the hold, or is it from the line of scrimmage?
I'm not sure. Let's see here.
Not either.
I thought holding was defense holding was automatic.
Maybe, they called it a 4th down. So we'll see what they do here.
That stepped off.
It's still going to be a 4th down, Gary.
Yep.
So it must have just been from the
5
yards. From
4th and 4, would that be a guess?
Yeah.
With 9 minutes to go in the game?
Yes.
Third quarter, I'm sorry.
So
all right, here we go.
Getting a little more life here.
Yes.
Yep.
I wish we were on Tahlequah sideline.
Yeah.
All we're hearing is the Coweta fans.
Yeah, they're not happy.
No.
So 4th and 4, 9:08 to go, 28-0 Coweta. And another timeout. Tahlequah, they're going to use all their timeouts in this third quarter. And we're going to take a quick pause with them, and we'll be right back on the Green Country Sports Network.
Yes.
And we are back. We're talking about this penalty a while ago, and it looks like Tahlequah will have a 4th and 4.
4th and 4. Where are we at on the 12-yard line?
7.
7-yard line.
And Joyce with the keeper. He's backing up, nowhere to go, and he's trying to find somebody to throw it to. And and he had a man open, but just couldn't get it there. But there wasn't nowhere for him to go. And it will be a turnover on downs now. Oh, another flag on the play. I don't know what happened here, but Tahlequah is coming off the field, so that one might be, an eligible receiver downfield. And obviously Coweta will decline that, and it will be a turnover on downs. And 1st and 10, Coweta on the 7. So another silver lining, at least the defense has them backed up. Coweta coming back on the field after the first play they had was a penalty. 8:58 to go, third quarter.
Step it up defense.
And here we go, handing it off and met right away by number 3, Coweta Bunch, making sure that running back does not go anywhere else.
That was a very good form tackle, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. Good job by Coweta Bunch to meet him right there and not allow him to do anything else. I think that was Coweta Bunch, wasn't it?
I think so. And I believe Coweta Bunch was outweighed there by about 50 pounds.
Yeah, 40 or 50 pounds.
He stopped him.
And about 3 inches or 4 inches of height.
Yep.
It's going to bring up a second down for Coweta. Another handoff around the left side this time, and Tahlequah grabs him. Doesn't let go like it was in the first half.
Right.
Excuse me.
Number 7, our linebacker, sophomore linebacker there.
Jaden Moore. It's going to bring up a third down and 2 for Coweta. 8 minutes and 4 seconds to go.
Step up big, defense. Step
Here
up.
we go, handing it off up the middle and going to be met. And here is a penalty flag. I'm not sure what's going on here.
I think we stopped him. Suzanne Myers is...
she's popular again tonight.
She's popular, yes. This is kind of like Salisaw.
Flag her down if you need a real estate need.
Flag her down. Flag her down.
No wonder Craig ain't going to be hungry. He's eating everything over there. He's had 4 bags of chips. And no, I'm just kidding. I've eaten some of his food.
Looks like he's stolen some Halloween candy from the youngsters there.
He probably did. No. And let's see what the call is here, Craig, or Gary. And I don't remember what that play is, what that is.
Both hands on your head.
I really don't know. I cannot remember that one at all.
I don't know.
It's not an eligible receiver downfield.
Head lice. I don't know what that means.
It's on Coweta. That's all that matters.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that illegal participation. So
that was a big one, wasn't it?
Must mean too many men on the field. Maybe it's too many men on the field. I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe I need to brush up on my calls. Apparently. Here we go. Third and 9.
Come on, defense. Come on, defense.
Much more manageable. Dropping back, just trying to not give away that slant, and he's wide open. They got to make the tackle.
Oh, my
And they're going to drop him down, and he is going to get the first down. Darn it. He didn't have anybody on him at all. And it's going to bring up a 1st and 10 for Coweta. And lost his shoe there, it looks like.
Just slipped out of the backfield. Back there pass blocking. Just kind of slipped out of there.
Yeah. So 7:30 to go, third quarter. Coweta picking up a 1st and 10. And handing it off to number 25 and met by a couple of Tahlequah Tigers and going to be brought down for a big loss there. Number 20.
Hunter Clay.
Yeah.
And that number 53 again.
Yeah, big Bryson Smith.
Yes. Thank his parents for sponsoring us. We appreciate it. And thank you, Tommy Webb. Tommy donated some money to us, want to donate some money to us. He's a good friend of the Tigers.
He did?
Yes. He's wanting to.
Oh, wanting to.
Yeah.
I was going to say, what'd you do with it, Gary? I'm just kidding.
Here's
the quarterback dropping back to pass.
He was our Buffalo Wild Wings winner last week.
Yeah. And here we go. Flag on the play. It's in the area of holding. And I'm not sure what's going on, but I think Tahlequah will probably want to defer or to decline this. Coweta looking for a penalty flag over here on our guys.
This is getting pretty chippy out there.
It is getting chippy, and these fans are not happy either. So they're up on us 28-0, and they're still letting the referees have it. Again, the reason why it's tough being a referee.
Right. And if I was Coweta's coach, I wouldn't be happy. You know, you're got another game next week. Whoever wins this thing.
Yeah.
And would rather be playing well, I'm sure.
And this is going to be a 3rd and 17 for Coweta. They're going to hand it off.
Oh, my.
And you can't let that happen there. And he's going to be brought down, and he's going to get a first down. Tahlequah Tigers spread up the defense, trying to prevent, thinking they're going to pass it, and Coweta picked the right play.
McMurtry made that tackle with one arm.
He did.
He's a brave young man being out there, giving it his all in the senior year. You hate to lose it. end it like this.
Yeah, not being able to run the ball like he wants to.
No.
And again, Tahlequah here, Coweta going to run it, and Tahlequah going to stop him after a gain of 3.
Boy, somebody put the hit on him.
And it's going to be a second down and 7, 8. They're going to say 8. I said, yeah, there we go.
Aiden Glenn and number 7 in on that tackle. Jaden Moore. Yep.
5:50 to go. Third quarter, Coweta up 28-0. Tahlequah's had some chances to score tonight, and they just haven't been able to capitalize.
Yep. Yep. Kind of like last week, we moved the ball on them some.
And here we go, handing it off to the running back, and not even touched for 5 yards more. He's going to pick up about 15 there. And it's going to bring up another 1st and 10 for Coweta.
Well, that's great hustle by the Tigers. Saved a touchdown there.
Yeah.
That's pursuing the play. Great hustle. I didn't see the number of the young man that did that. It was at this point in the game, that was a really gutsy play. You're getting tired, and it takes a lot of effort to work that hard.
And
nice hold there.
Yeah, there's a lot of time. And looking to get him. The quarterback just has an area, and he drops down to slide. Smart play, picked up the first down, didn't need to do anything else. So with 4:50 to go, it's going to be a 1st and 10 for Coweta. In the third quarter, clock still moving. And then Coweta's offensive line just blocking really well today.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
Tahlequah can't get any much pressure on him at all tonight. I don't even know, has he had a sack? I don't know if he's been sacked yet.
No.
Dropping back, looking to pass. Tahlequah Tigers pushing at him. Oh, there we go. And as I say it, they're going to get one. Number 7, Jaden Moore, with the first sack of the night for the Tahlequah Tigers.
And I think Aiden Glenn was in on that one too. Number 55 was in on that also.
Yeah, nice job by the Tigers. 2nd and 12, first sack of the night.
You should have said that earlier.
Maybe we need to talk about sacks and interceptions and fumbles more often.
Yes.
Maybe it'll just happen. Are we that lucky?
Are we that lucky? Well, that was good hustle. That was good. That number 7 used a spin move, got around the blocker. That was very impressive.
Yeah, here we go. 3:38 to go. 2nd and 12. Ball on the 46 for Coweta.
Get out there.
Handing it to number 1 and being held. Going to be a holding call, and I saw it. It looks like I can't say the numbers actually. I'm sorry. I was about to call them out. But the offense for Coweta was holding. I saw it. And it will be going to bring up a.
Moore and Munoz in on the tackle.
Yeah. It's going to bring up a long. I think it'll be a 2nd and 22 now. 3:31 to go, third quarter. Coweta in control. One thing is, the Tahlequah has not let them. They've held them scoreless so far. So,
yeah, it started out.
They scored at 14 pretty quick the last time.
Yeah, it started out 0-0 in second half, and we'll just keep playing hard.
And low snap, quarterback fakes the handoff, looking to pass, has a man open deep. Covered by Dylan Leap, and nice coverage by Leap.
Good job, Dylan.
Just out of the stretched arms of their receiver there.
Good job, Dylan. He stuck that hand right in there at the last second.
He did. That was a good play by Leap, and good job. And of course, the ball was just, if it was about throwing a foot closer, he might have had that catch. But
might have. And Dylan might have intercepted it, too.
True.
Who knows?
But, of course, the Tigers, and here we go, number 51 coming in. Luis Hernandez is going to come in and give Aiden Glenn a breather.
That's a big man right there.
Yes, he is. He's the center, and he plays nose tackle. And
that's 315 pounds.
And it looks like Coweta is going to take a timeout here, and we're going to take it with them and come right back in 30 seconds here on the Green Country Sports Network. And welcome back, the Green Country Sports Network. 28-0 Coweta, 3:14 to go third quarter. Tahlequah Tigers have done a really good job on defense.
Oh, they're fighting. They're fighting.
They are fighting.
Love to see that. No quitting our Tigers.
And here we go. Quarterback dropping way back. He has plenty of time. He's going to be hit and almost intercepted by the Tahlequah Tiger, number 14 there.
Worthington.
Braden Northington.
He had that sniffed out, didn't he?
Yes, he did. That's going to bring up a 4th and 22, and Coweta will be forced to punt.
Great job,
Only
Tigers.
their second punt of the night. And with 3:08 to go, the Tigers get the ball back. When I say Tigers, I mean our Tigers. I'm trying to say Coweta for them. So it's always tough because you never know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
3:08 in the third. I've been saying the right quarter. Quit trying to critique me. Here we go. And it's a wobbly punt. Just let it go, boys.
Get out of the way.
And it takes a huge
Coweta
bounce.
Oh. What else can go wrong tonight?
I know. Well, the ball will be down on the 5-yard line. 1st and 10. Cherokee County collision. 1st and 10 for the Tigers of Tahlequah. 2:53 to go third quarter. 28-0 Coweta, yes. Wish it was the other way around.
Yeah. And again, I'd like to thank our newest sponsor, Sherry and Chief Baker.
Yep. Go by and see them for some nice furniture.
They are overstocked, Kelly. I walked in there the other day. They have boxes everywhere.
I heard they caught you in there sleeping on one of the beds. You're not supposed to be over there testing all of them out every day.
They'll make you a deal on some furniture. They want to get rid of some boxes. Yeah.
Here we go. Tahlequah Tigers have the ball 1st and 10 on their own 5. And Joyce is going to be keeping the ball. Has some room to run. Give him a little bit of breathing room there. Going to pick up a few yards. Can't really tell how far he got there. I think he might have got 5 or 6.
Wow.
A lot more than I thought. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 3 or 4. 3, they're going to say. 2:30 to go, third quarter. And I'm not sure. Oh, they stopped the clock because I think he ran out of bounds. It was running.
We've had a little luck on that pitch out today.
And here we go. Joyce rolling to his right. Not really anywhere to go, and he's going to be forced out of bounds. I think he might have lost a yard or 2 there.
That didn't work out the way we drew it up.
That was a busted up play or something here. And it'll bring up a 3rd down and a long 3. 2:23 to go. 3rd and 5. He did lose 2 yards there. Again, thank you for joining us tonight on the Green Country Sports Network, watching us all year long. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
If anybody's interested in sponsoring basketball this year, we'd love to have you. Just message us. And here we go, dropping back to pass, having to scramble, and he's going to be sacked, unfortunately. So it's going to cause a Tiger punt in the end zone is where he's going to be. So. And here we go with 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Tigers punting out of the very back of their end zone. So.
That was an unfortunate series right there.
It was. That wasn't much of doing. They had a good little run at the beginning and couldn't do nothing with it afterward. And here's the punt. It's a high wobbly kick. Fielded at the 30, and he has a lot of room to run. And he is super, super fast. And I can't tell anything that happened in that far corner. But I don't think he made it into the end zone, but the players were motioning like they thought he did. But he's going to have the ball at about the 3-yard line. 1st and goal, Coweta. So you can't do much with that. Yeah, the punts tonight, Gary, have been less than what they've had all year, for sure.
Yeah. Punters are really a valuable thing.
Yeah, they are.
Mark Ross played at Tahlequah High School, and he great punter at Northeastern, and then went on to try out for the Dallas Cowboys. One of the better punters we've ever seen.
Here we go. And handing off the running back, or no, I'm sorry, the fullback.
Boy, faked me out.
He did. I can't tell if I don't think, and he did get in. Will be a touchdown for Coweta. Coweta now taking the lead, 34-0. 1:23 remaining on the third quarter.
Well, you can't blame that on our defense, Kelly. Our defense has played so hard this quarter.
Yep, that was all. I mean, really just not special teams play tonight hasn't been great.
No.
And, oops, sorry there. And now we're going to have the extra point attempt here shortly.
So what do you think of the coach that never punts and always kicks onside kicks?
Oh, yeah, the coach that never punts and always kicks onside. That's pretty cool. It's different.
You know, if you're going to get 10, 15 yards for a punt, why not go for it?
Yeah, it's true. I remember that, hearing about that guy. It's like some small college, isn't it?
Yeah, he went from high school to he did college.
Yeah, it's a small college, but here we go. The kick is up and good. With 1:23 to go in the third quarter, Coweta leading 35-0. And Craig was talking about the coach. It's a small college somewhere, but he never punts it and he never kicks field goals. Always goes for it.
Yeah.
So it's unorthodox, but
1:23 in the third quarter, and I'm pretty shocked that we haven't moved the ball any better than we have.
Yeah, I will say, though, that was the first score of the game as far as the second half.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tahlequah Tigers will be back to receive the ball, number 22. Beckett Robinson, a freshman. And the other one is number
8.
8.
Race
Stop or deep.
Yeah. Yeah. This is going to be a tough ending for the seniors. Our seniors have just really had a great career here at Tahlequah, and so proud of the things they've accomplished.
And here we go. Long kick. Nice kick by that kicker. Will be a touchback, excuse me. But that was a good kick. Of course, I think he might have a little bit of wind to his back, but that's still a really nice kickoff there.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And that'll be the Cherokee County Collision, 1st and 10. Minute 23 to go in the third quarter.
Yes. And Laura Lund, for all your insurance needs, she does houses, got all our cars covered. She can do farm insurance. Just whatever you need. They have a good staff there, and they have candy.
Oh, well, candy, it's always good.
Yeah, go in.
Oh, and a slant pass caught and going to be brought down. Ray Staub with a nice catch there, and a Cherokee County Collision, 1st and 10. Probably our biggest pass play of the night.
What, 25 yards?
Yeah, I think so. And 1st and 10, Tahlequah, 1:12 to go.
Boy, he took a hit there at the end.
Yes, he did.
I hope he's okay.
Yeah, he's still in the game, so he must be doing all right. We got Jacob Morrison, Cale Matlock, Ray Stopp out there at receiver. And 22 is Beckett Robinson. So, left tackle is Kyron Toby. It looks like he's okay. He's back out there. Low snap, handing it off to Munoz. Going to be brought down after a gain of about 1. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 9 for the Tigers. 35 seconds to go. Third quarter. Geez, I'm trying to speed us up here.
Kyron Toby's our left tackle.
Yep.
Tate Whitmore's left guard. Luis Hernandez center. Braxton Rooster, we hadn't called him tonight.
And here's faking the handoff. Has a man open up the middle and caught. It's going to be another 1st and 10 for the Tahlequah Tigers. Number 8, Ray Stopp with the second nice catch of the night, Gary.
Another 22-yard gain.
So he's got...
Where's this been, Austin?
I know, he's got about 50 yards there in 2 passes.
Yeah, this is looking good.
10 seconds to go. I bet Tahlequah will take it to the the fourth quarter. Clock is at 5. No, they're going to snap it. And Joyce is looking. He has nowhere to go. And trying to back up and throw it, and throws it out of bounds. And, I think they're going to call a, what do you call it?
Intentional grounding.
Intentional grounding. But He did appear he had somebody in the area. He was out of the pocket.
Yeah, number 79 was over there on the sideline, wide open.
Well, 79 is probably not an eligible receiver, though.
Well, not especially when you're not on the field.
Yeah, intentional grounding, loss of down, be a second down. I didn't see, I don't know. And that will be the end of the third quarter with Coweta leading 35-0. We'll be right back in 30 seconds on the Green Country Sports Network. And here we are back for the start of the fourth quarter. Tahlequah is moving up the field. It's going to be a 2nd and 23 after a Tahlequah Tiger penalty for, was it intentional grounding or was it an eligible receiver downfield? I didn't see. But either way, 2nd and 23, ball on the 41. Here's the pitch to Munoz around the left side. Breaks a tackle, still moving around the left side and going to be
hard run.
That ankle tackle, Coweta's been making those tackles real well, and he was able to get through that tackle.
Well, that was a 15-yard penalty, wasn't it? And loss of down.
And here we go. It's going to be a 3rd down, and I think it's going to be about 19, 18. With 11:30 to go, start of the fourth quarter. If you're just tuning in, Coweta is up 35-0. However, they've only scored 1 touchdown this second half. Tiger defense has stood tall.
Come on, line.
And Joyce looking, has a man open and caught. It's going to be brought down short of the line to gain. Let's see, where is he at here?
That was the right play there because Coweta is bringing the house, and he did not have time to.
It's going to be a 4th down, and I believe 11. For Tahlequah, you got to go for it. 10:45 to go, fourth quarter. Joyce looking over to the coaches to see what to call here. Got a deep safety back. They're looking. They know we're passing it. They're bringing the house, and here's the pass.
Interference.
And there's going to be pass interference because he was hit early, and they know it. And he's hurt. I hope he's okay. Who is that over there? Who is it? Is it Cale Matlock? We can't tell. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Not Cale Matlock. But he is hurt, and he pulled himself off, but he got hit. I wonder if he got the air knocked out of him the way he got hit there, Gary.
Well, he's able to walk off, so that's a good sign.
Yes, it is.
That's what it is. I'm sure that's what it was.
I think it's race stop because Jacob Morrison's on here, and he's 6. 6 and 8 look real close to me. So yeah. Hopefully race is okay. He's had some big catches for the Tigers tonight.
Yeah, he's over on his hands and knees.
Bryce is tending to him, our athletic trainer, who does a fantastic job. And we're going to have a 1st and 10, Cherokee County Collision 1st and 10, Tahlequah. And here's the pitch again over to Munoz, and that thing is working. Munoz lowering his shoulder and getting up about 6 or 7 yards there, Gary. And number 57 over there, the tackle on the left side, John Lyman, and he was just pushing guys out of the way.
Braxton Rooster. Braxton Rooster, good play.
It's going to bring up a 2nd and 5 is what they're saying on the scoreboard here. 10 minutes and 4 seconds to go. Clock has stopped because he went out of bounds. Looks like they're still over there tending to the receiver for Tahlequah. I think it is race stop.
Eugene, he's up if you're watching.
And here goes Joyce with the slant pass, and it will be a touchdown. Tahlequah Number
All
2, Parker
Parker
Lane
Lane.
with the first touchdown of the night for the Tigers. Makes the score 35-6 with 9:59 to go. And they need to keep moving it.
Boy, that sure make you feel better.
It does.
That
Got a
makes
score
you
on the
feel
play.
better.
So here we go. Tiger fight song playing. Bodie Jimerson getting an opportunity to kick an extra point.
We moved the ball this half.
We have.
It looks.
It's a completely different half. I wish it was the first half. It would be 7-6 right now. And the ball down, kick up, and good. With 9:59 to go in the fourth quarter, 35-7. Tahlequah Tigers have scored. And yeah, like you said, Gary, it's got to make them feel better.
Oh, yeah.
They're can't tell. It looks like they may have moved Ray somewhere else over there. So hopefully he's doing all right, Gary.
He's standing up now.
Okay, I didn't see where he went, but I saw that he wasn't standing over in the corner.
Well, I said he's standing up. He's on one knee.
I think what happened was he got the air knocked out of him. Or
Yeah,
something.
he was up in the air when they hit him.
Yeah.
In
So
the midsection,
yeah.
as they say.
Yeah.
So.
If someone had hit me in the midsection, they'd have bounced off because of the fluff. But you know.
Oh.
And here I want to update some scores for you. Excuse me. Collinsville all over Shawnee, 60-14 in the fourth quarter. Sapulpa losing right now in the fourth to McAllister, 48-7. Bishop McGinnis, oh wow, number 9 Bishop McGinnis over number 5 Ardmore, 49-14 in the fourth quarter.
Wow, upset.
Pryor leading Bishop Kelly, 21-6.
Upset. Good job, Pryor.
And here we go with the kickoff, fielded at the 20, looking for some area to run, and he has it. And he is super fast, and man, can they catch him? I don't know if they will, and he might be taking that one to the house, and it will be a Coweta touchdown. Oh, man, what a heartbreaker. And getting back to it real quick, Piedmont 14-10, MacArthur leading. And let's see who else we got. Reno and Carl Albert. Carl Albert up 42-7, so that's some good scores for you tonight. And however, at 41 now to 7, Coweta on the kickoff return, untouched, I believe.
That's 2 games in a row, Kelly.
Yep.
We last week, same thing. We scored and looked like we was getting some momentum, and there it goes. Gave it right back.
Yeah, special teams has had a little struggle tonight.
Yeah, they'll work on that this off season.
Ball down, kick up, and good. 9:43 to go. Coweta now leading 42-7 over Tahlequah. And for the most part, this game is, obviously under control by Coweta. I mean, it's pretty much all said and done.
Yeah.
Coweta fans are starting to leave. So we'll see here. Fort Gibson and Grove, 21-21. What a score there. Where is Cushing losing to Elk City right now at 14-21? Wagner Hilldale, 35-37 in the fourth quarter. Wagner up by 2.
What a game.
What a game. Hilldale making them work for it. Let's see here. Bristow leading Broken Bow 55-6. Yeah, Fort Gibson Grove 21-21 in the third. Last updated 11 minutes ago. So, Clay Waggle's boy plays for Fort Gibson. So, we knew Clay Waggle. Craig went to school with him. I've known him since we were little. I knew his brother Josh a little better.
Grove has one of the best running backs in the state, Emmanuel Crawford. He has a lot of yards.
And here we go at the kickoff. A low wobbling kick fielded by, is that at Ray Stop with the ball?
He's back out there
He's
again?
back out there, and he's twisting and turning, and he's going to get brought down at the 25-yard line. So good to hear that he's feeling okay.
That's one of our best returns of the night, right there, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. We've gotten a couple back to there. And Ray Stop, what is he, just a sophomore? So long way to go for him. Bryson Smith, I believe he's just a sophomore. Long way to go for him. Our quarterback, more than likely for next year, Coda Bunch, junior, but he'll be a senior. Brody Younger, sophomore. I'm sorry. Can't talk.
So we've still got our starters out there, still fighting.
And here we go. Tyler Joyce looking, has a man open. Beckett Robinson, number 22, catching in a ball and going to be brought down after a gain of 9. Nice pitching catch there by the quarterback and receiver. 9:25 to go. Fourth quarter, Tahlequah losing 7-42. Coweta's been in control most of the game. Tahlequah had a hard first half. And here we go. Joyce looking to pass it on the slant. Has a man open. Caught. Going to be brought down after a Cherokee County collision. 1st and 10. Number 8, Ray Stopp with another catch. He's approaching 75, 80 yards now, Gary.
And a lot of catches. Last week he was in double-digit catches.
Yes.
And getting close to that again, isn't he? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I take it back. He's got 5 catches right now.
8:45 to go, fourth quarter. Joyce looking to pass, nowhere to go. Being chased, has some time, still nowhere to go. Has a man open, number 22, Robinson. Is going to get it and catch. Takes a hard hit by number 19 for Coweta. It's going to pick up another Cherokee County collision, 1st and 10.
Well, that was a miracle to escape that sack.
Yeah, no, I can't say that. Craig's trying to get me to say the Cleveland Browns quarterback. Kind of scrambled there.
How about the OSU quarterback?
Yeah, well, yeah, he probably would have. And here we go, dropping back, looking, nowhere to go with it again. Joyce tucking it. Going to run, has some opening here, and he's going to lower his shoulder and be thrown out of bounds. Going to pick up about 9 yards there. Nice run by Tyler Joyce. He ran probably 24 yards, most of it sideways.
He has really good vision on the field, looks like. He's able to figure where to go.
Clock is still moving, although it should be stopped as he went out of bounds, and I guess they're just making it run. With 7:45 to go, fourth quarter, 42-7 Coweta. Joyce again looking to pass. There's a slant pass. Caught again. Is that Ray Stopp again?
Ray Stopp again.
6th catch of the night, we think. And it's going to be a Cherokee County collision, 1st and 10. Clock is stopped to move the chains.
You know, and I think that's all Race. Tyler Joyce is just throwing that ball right at the Coweta guy, and Race is coming around him and jumping up and getting that ball. He's just an athletic receiver, apparently.
And here we go again, trying to throw the ball out again to stop, but Coweta had all their defensive line was coming right at Tyler Joyce.
He didn't have time for anything.
He didn't have time, so that stops the clock with 7:15 to go, fourth quarter.
We tried that little screen pass early, and it
just was a little bit little short and couldn't quite get there, but It was a good call at the right time.
This might be a good time for that. 7:15 to go.
Fourth quarter, 42-7 Coweta. Joyce dropping back to pass, and it's caught by Cale Matlock, and he's going to be in, and I believe for a Tahlequah Tiger touchdown.
Well, yeah.
Cale Matlock, 13-42 Coweta, but Tahlequah getting their second score of the night with 7:07 to go, and we will have Jimerson come in for the extra point attempt. If we're looking at just fourth quarters, we'd be tied 14-all, Gary, or just second half.
Yeah.
The ball is up, and it is good. With 7:07 remaining in the fourth quarter, it's 42-14 Coweta.
And that's all you can do as a coach. I mean, what do you tell them when you're down that big at halftime other than let's win the second half?
Yeah. I don't know. I haven't noticed if Coweta's got their second string in or not. Have you been looking?
It does not appear so. But we're competing, and it just makes you proud of the Tahlequah Tigers, how hard they're working still. No quitting these guys.
No, there isn't. And Tahlequah will kick it off. I wonder if they're going to try an onside. Might as well. I mean, what do you got to lose now?
Well, just kick it back to that guy and let him score another touchdown. Yeah, what do you have to lose?
Yeah, I mean, really. I mean, at this point, and I'm not making, any kind of a joke on it. It's just, what do you have to lose on it? You might as well try it. You know what I mean?
Our special teams have been.
I mean, Bodie Jimerson, he's only a sophomore. It doesn't hurt to get that.
And I don't know how they're getting these run backs because we have our starters out there. It's not like it's
he is going to kick it off, and it is going to be fielded at the 15, dropped. And he's looking and hesitating to figure out where he wants to go and trying to find that hole again. And he will be brought down at about the 31-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 Coweta with 6:57 to go.
Spar and Munoz in on the tackle that time.
Coweta, I'm assuming, is going to start trying to run the ball, but you never know.
Never know.
So,
and you wonder, are they going to? No, they still got their starters out there. I would think they would not want anybody to get injured this late.
You would think, but still have the starters out there.
Yeah. Well, maybe they want to win the second half too, Kelly.
Yeah.
Come on, defense.
6:57 remaining fourth quarter. I don't know what they're doing.
Well, what do you think about this quarterback, Kelly?
For them?
Yes.
Oh, he's good. He's only had the one mistake tonight of that fumble, but he already had run 15 yards before he got the fumble. And here we go. Nice tackle by number 16 for Tahlequah, Mason Watkins, letting the running back go nowhere.
Oh.
Actually, he's going to lose a yard. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 11.
Is Mason a wrestler?
I don't know. He took him down like that.
Boy, he did. He body slammed him.
We don't have our comments up on our YouTube right now, so
yeah, we miss our comments. Our viewers really have some good stuff.
Yeah, of course, it's always better when we have our trivia. And the ball is incomplete. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 11. And Tahlequah Tigers playing their 4th quarter song over there, the band.
Well, I'm going to ask if anybody remembers the game with Miami, where I think Miami had negative yards, total yards. I believe they had negative total yards, and we got beat 14-0.
Huh.
That was a strange game.
Let's see what we have here. Comments here. Score you're talking about, not punting and all, is Pulaski County High School in Northeast Arkansas. Pulaski County. Thanks, Coach Miller. I knew he would probably know. If Gary Wing doesn't know it, Coach Elsie Miller does. Actually, Coach Elsie Miller might be the most knowledgeable sports guy around for local sports and stuff.
Absolutely. Coach has got a lot of knowledge up there.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to have a timeout here with 6:14 to go. 42-14, Coweta with the lead. Tahlequah playing a good second half, though. Very proud of them.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Again, we want to thank our sponsors this year for coming on board, and a few more I want to mention. Two Sisters Financial, H&H Quality Tire and Auto, Rafa's Burrito Company, First Baptist Church First Students, the Athletic Foundation, Tahlequah Public Schools, Buffalo Wild Wings, who brought you your player of the game. However, we're not doing that this time. Playoffs changed things up a little bit, and I don't know who we'd name tonight if we did. We'd have to think about it a little bit. I mean, obviously Ray Stopp stands out again. Had quite a few catches tonight. Maybe, I don't know, maybe one of our defenders. And here we go. Quarterback nowhere to go.
Oh, yeah.
And going to be hit. Is that Aiden Glenn?
Munoz.
Oh, Munoz. I'm sorry. I just saw the 5.
Coach
Munoz with a sack there. Second one of the night. First one was jumped by, I think, was Jaden Moore.
I'm going to have to give him the torpedo name now, the Tomahawk.
Who was the Tomahawk missile? Jacob Moore. Was it Jacob, or not Jacob? Hunter Clay is the Tomahawk missile.
Yeah.
Or whatever you called it.
Munoz trying to take his title. I bet that Coweta coach was about to get a sick feeling watching that tackle. You know, the quarterback came up slow.
And here is the punt. It's off the side of the foot, and Tahlequah is probably going to just let her bounce. And is there a penalty on the play? Couldn't tell. Maybe not. Nope. maybe there is. Yeah, there's going to be a flag on the play. I thought Tahlequah had jumped off sides, Gary, but maybe I'm wrong.
Surely not.
Well, they kind of jumped up, so I couldn't quite tell what happened.
Well, how will they know? Everybody's moved the chains already.
Yeah, I'm not sure. So it's going to be, as of right now, a Cherokee County collision 1st and 10 for the Tigers. But they're looking here. It's going to be a holding on the offense, or on the return team, however you want to call it. So it'll bring them back 10 more yards. It'll be a 1st and 10 Tahlequah with 5:27 to go, 4th quarter. Coweta in command, 42-14.
So we still have the ball?
We do still have the ball.
All right.
It's just a hold on after the return.
Okay, well, that'll just give us a chance to have more yardage.
That's right.
Yeah, take it on down farther and score.
Again, tune in and watch us as we do basketball this year. We're going to have 2 good basketball teams. Our girls are poised to do really well. Boys, too. And here we go, low snap. And here's the pass to number. Oh, nice one-handed grab by Robinson.
Wow.
It's going to pick up about 5 yards there. And where were we had needed those catches in the first half.
Yeah. Wow.
Nice catch by the freshman. 5:09 to go, 2nd and 4, a 6-yard catch there.
That was impressive, wasn't it?
It was, and it is getting a little chilly out there. I can definitely feel that wind, or that breeze. 4:52 to go, 4th quarter. Joyce dropping back to pass, nowhere to go, going to keep it and scrambling forward. Going to pick up the 1st down and going to run out of bounds at about the 49-yard line. Actually, they're going to call him out at the 50. He is going to pick up a Cherokee County collision, 1st and 10. And we want to thank B.J. Baker, trial attorney, RedDirtTexasCountry.com, the Qualmix.com, sponsors tonight. And nowhere to, Joyce is looking, trying to figure out where to go. Has a man caught. He's going to pick up a couple yards there, Gary, on that 1st down play. It's going to be a 2nd and 7 or 8.
That was took a 15-yard loss and made a 2-yard gain.
Yeah, Ray stopped with the catch, about his 7th or 8th catch tonight. 4:23 to go, 2nd and 8. Ball on the 47 for Tahlequah.
Well, let's just go on down and score.
And Joyce is going to be sacked. Nowhere to go there. He did sense the pressure, but he just couldn't quite get out of there. It's going to bring up a 3rd down, and he lost 3 yards there, so it's going to be a 3rd and 11, I call it. 3:53 to go, 4th quarter, 42-14 Coweta, if you're just joining us. And here we go. Sets that screen up for you and almost intercepted. Coweta sniffed that one right out, didn't they?
Yes, they did.
So here we go. Tahlequah coming in. I don't know why they're bringing in. They're going to punt it. I'm surprised they aren't just going to go for it, but they are going to punt it, Gary.
Well, me too.
I mean, you might as well, but I guess you might as well just, 4th and 13. I am surprised they're not going to go for this, but here we go, and with the punt, and wobbly punt, and going to be out of bounds right around the 30-yard line. I think they're going to put it out at the 30. So it's going to be a 1st and 10 Coweta with 3:26 to go, and they're going to probably settle and start running it again like they did the last quarter or last series.
Well, I don't know. I'd be surprised if I see that quarterback going back out there. But I don't know.
No, I don't think he's going. Was it 16 was his number?
Yep.
Yeah, he's not coming out there now, Gary. It looks like it's number 9.
He took a really awkward hit last time. I was afraid he'd hurt his knee. That's what I bet Coach is about to faint.
Yeah, especially
watching
considering.
That.
And here handing it off to the running back up the middle and going to push forward. keeps moving the pile. It's going to pick up about 9 yards there. It's going to bring up
5 of them was with us all around him.
I know. It's going to be a 2nd and 1. Clock still moving. 3:08 to go.
Our defensive line all year long has just been undersized, but they are fighters. They're probably got 30 pounds against them every game.
Right.
And that's Coweta's big line.
And here we go, handing it off up the middle. A new running back in there, and he's going to plow forward for about 5 or 6 more. And hard to bring down. And it's going to be a 1st and 10 for Coweta. The referees are keeping the clock moving as the game is essentially over. 2:24 to go, 4th quarter. And obviously this will be our last broadcast for football. It's been fun.
It has been fun. It has been fun. It's been really fun getting to hear from our viewers through chat and things. It's
crazy because I remember our first game we were like, oh no, what are we doing? What did we get ourselves into? Craig's been in the fetal position a few times, throwing stuff and whatever else, but he has the stressful job. So, and here we go with another nice run there by Tahlequah or by Coweta.
Yeah,
and,
Craig comes in early, puts all equipment up. We show up 5 minutes before the game.
Now, I usually help carry on the away stuff. You're the one that shows up 5 minutes before the game.
Whoa.
Now, home games, Craig does definitely get there before everybody else.
Yeah, it takes a lot of work to set this up, doesn't it, Craig?
Yeah, there's a lot of cords.
A lot of cords and a lot of tearing down after the game.
Yeah, we usually get done in time for nothing to be open. And here we go, handing the ball off to the running back, and he's going to pull forward and get enough, it looks like, for the 1st down.
Ooh.
But met by a couple of Tigers. Bryson Smith looked like he had pulled the ball away from him, but he did not. They're going to call him down for progress, and 55 seconds to go. Coweta will be moving on to the 2nd round of the playoffs.
Tahlequah still got all our starters on defense. They're letting them finish it out.
Yes, they are. We're a young team, so, it's, I don't know. Whoa. And here we go. Tahlequah is getting a little chippy, but I think they're going to let it just run out, and that'll be probably the end of the game here. And with 18 seconds to go, Coweta will pick up the win. Tahlequah will lose in the 1st round of the playoffs. The score 42-14 Coweta. And are we going to do a quick post-game show? We're going to do a quick post-game show, the Quamix at Quamix.com post-game show, and we'll be right back in 30 seconds with a few stats and a few final comments on the Green Country Sports Network.
Hey y'all, it's Lou Kelly from the Quad at Quamix.com, inviting you to join us each and every day, Monday through Sunday, where you can tune in and hear all the scores from all of the high schools in Cherokee County. It's an update that happens every other hour. Just listen for it. Plus, your favorite songs from 1955 until today. And RedDirtTexasCountry.com plays Red Dirt, Texas Country Charts, and the 1990s decade of country music. Go to Quamix.com and click Listen Live. I'll see you there.
Welcome back here on the Quamix.com postgame show. Tahlequah losing tonight 42-14. Second half, though, Gary, was 14-all, really, if you look at it that way. Right. So definitely a big turnaround. Tahlequah can hang their hat on that. We're a young team, not losing that many players.
Right.
So a lot to look forward to. Gary, you want to give a few stats before we sign out tonight?
Our passing game was pretty woeful. At one time we were 2 for 16, but finished up strong, completed 11 of the last 14 passes. So just moving it up down the field, just wish we'd found that rhythm earlier.
Right.
But like you said, we competed very hard. I'm so proud of these guys, and I know the parents and grandparents and all the relatives are proud of them too. So it's like I said, and before the game, it's just like a miracle to even be here with all the injuries that's piled up there.
Right. And it's been a fun season. We want to thank all of our sponsors that have come on. We've given them lots of shout outs this year. They're going to be along with us for the basketball as well. Thanks Baker Furniture for coming on board for basketball. If you're interested in sponsoring basketball, please give us a message. We would love to have you and give you a shout out. And you're not only sponsoring a local small business, but you're also sponsoring the Tahlequah Tiger Athletics, as we give a good portion back to them. Fellas, it's been fun. It's been fun for this football season. Our first year to do it together. We made it. About challenged us here. Yeah.
I'd like to say a couple things. One, remember the Tahlequah Sports Foundation, and all the proceeds of that go to high school football.
Right.
So go to the website and donate there. And then second, again, like I said, the sponsors we had are just so proud of them. And Coach Cloud said the basketball viewership would be higher than football.
Yeah, so a good cheap way to get your name in here and get everything going. So we don't charge a lot for basketball, but we could sure use it, as we don't, like I said, we don't make a lot of money on this. We like to do it to give back. Maybe next year we will maybe try to do a little bit more, but we've been happy to bring you this year's Tahlequah Tiger football team. We will be here for basketball to start. Not sure about Texas yet. We're trying to work on that one a little bit, but
coming up soon, isn't it?
It is coming up soon.
Yeah.
We will be ready for it. So unfortunately, Tahlequah Tigers fall tonight, 42-0, or 42-14 against Coweta. But it's been a fun football year, and it was a pleasure doing it.
Yes, and if we can't win it, I hope Coweta does.
Yeah,
so good luck to them.
Sure, good luck to Coweta. So for the last time on our football broadcast, signing out tonight again, we want to give a special mention to Armstrong Bank, Suzanne Meyer, Century 21 Right Real Estate, Laura Lund's State Farm, and Grace Medical Supply for a little extra special help to get us this broadcast tonight. So very thankful for them and all of our sponsors. But we will see you guys at the basketball season. Until next time, good night.
Good night.
Green Country Sport Network presents Tahlequah Tiger Football. Support Tahlequah Tiger Athletics. Once a Tiger, always a Tiger. Today's game is brought to you by Green Country Funeral Home, Buffalo Wild Wings, Cherokee County Collision, State Farm Agent Laura Lund, Springwater Lawn Care, Tommy Nix Auto Group, The Claw, Two Sisters Financial, Roffers Burrito Company, Relevant Martial Arts, Bank of Cherokee County, H&H Quality Tires and Auto, Grace Medical Equipment, Bob Ed Culver State Rep, UFFC, Spring Hollow Food and Supply, Suzanne Myers, First Students Tahlequah, Springwater Fence, RedDirtTexasCountry.com.